Do it this way. She don't love you like the way that she says she does. She don't wanna mess with your love, and I want you, need you, wanna hold you, caress you. So trust me with your heart, 'cause baby my love goes on and on. On and on. She's not like me. She don't really care for your heart. She's just like the other girls that you tried, and I know you need to be loved so true. So trust me with your heart, 'cause baby my love goes on and I can love you, I can love you, I can love you better than she can. I can love you, I can love you, I can love you better than she
I don't like letting the beat talk, I like letting me talk. This how G's walk, nigga, we off. And if they sick as us, just know they sick as fuck. Been like this since the beginning, never switch it up. Picked it up, put it down for my time, and now we all lit as fuck. Come around, if we nut on the ground, bitches to lick it up. In it out, soon as they send it down, man, we gon' send it up. Suave on some blue, man, you already know what we gon' do, fam, let's go.
I'm with time around with BG at the beach. Made it finally out the belly of the beast. Drinking good and we watching what we eat. Something sticky with the icky on the seat. He said he tired of playing little man. Sending fire at the middle man. I said I'm trying to be a businessman. And now we buying us some bigger land. Hey, sit at the table. We ain't need no plates, no time. We ain't even gon' waste no time. We ain't even gon' wait. No mistakes. We can't even hesitate. You know I'm running in with the gun out. Told the driver shoot whoever try to run out. Get it done before he even put the blunt out. We ain't counting till we make it to my aunt house. Now it's time. You know we gotta make a trip cross town. That's how far we gotta get. Plan B, just in case we gotta split. Where we meet, that don't even gotta switch. Did everything that we planned to. Split it 4 ways like a man do. Next damn move, Cancun. I can smell the water in the sand too. I'm with Tyler, I'm with VG at the beach. Made it finally out the belly of the beast. Drinking good and we watching what we eat. Something sticky with the icky on the seat. Said I'm tired of playing little man. Finna fire up the middle man. I said I'm trying to be a businessman. And then we buying us a bigger land.
Louis at that neck, back there, respect that we gon' catch a check. If we flex on they said it's a mess that they will not forget. On the low man, the dope man look like a come up. We burn up with the gun up, let them know, man, it's not the time to play slow fun with the money. Gun the bill, the lean, the boy, the girl, the Mary Jane. We ain't even anything, I put that shit on everything. Won't do no witnesses, put a bullet in every brain. Meet up at the highway, split the spread and leave on separate planes. And no, it's not about the change, it's about the game. And no, it's not about your fame, it's about the game. I know it's not about your name, it's about the lane. And after everything is changed, make sure we stay the same. Soon as I land, I'ma call my man. Tell him to call my fam, tell him where I am. Purchase some land and stay off the ground. Damn, living the dream, it feel like a scam.
I would time around with BG at the beach. Made it folly out the belly of the beast. Drinking good and we watching what we eat. Something sticky with the icky on the seat. Tired of playing little man. Gonna fire up the middle man. I'm trying to be a businessman. We're buying us some bigger land.
The man is not allowed to fly a plane in his own country, but you want to convince the world that this man is not only a threat to his neighbors, but he's a threat to the entire human family. You are a liar. Liar, and the people are intellectual cowards who sit down and suck up this filthy lie. Man, I've been rapping for a minute, I don't see how niggas hate on me. Suave, boss, the greatest motherfuckers should wait on it. Even if my album drops 10 years from now, nigga, it's gonna be the hardest album out 10 years from now, nigga. The Suave, boss, you niggas should see that shit. Whatever I am in the old niggas should be that shit. Whatever they say they gon' come, I don't agree with it. Just add a couple of my own and come to be with it. Man, it's Suave, boss. The reason why these niggas get hard off if 100 niggas die for this cause is a small cost. I'm trying to get my people on their feet again, nigga, but I'm back smoking weed, drinking Hennessy, nigga. And maybe that's why I'm not back on my shit. It's why I'm off from 2-6 and moved out to the place to fuck with people from Phil. Now we know we love shit. Now they know they should quit trying to make it hood rich. All that bullshit on your man, oh, I wish you would spit. Niggas know what I'm about, and they wish I would flip. Niggas ask about a track, they wanna hear that shit. But when I ask to do a track, they don't hear that shit, man. And that's the type of shit that I don't say, man. Niggas know for the go that I don't play, man. Coming straight from the street, no, I ain't straight, man. They ain't fucking with him, he don't pay, man. Why are the Europeans so insecure about other people in the world? And why do you, everywhere you go, you gotta kill and murder the rest of the people of the human family? Your history is rooted in the blood of the black, the brown, the yellow, and the red. Why are you so insecure? Do you know what brings about insecurity? What brings about insecurity is when you have a false concept of yourself. And the false concept of self is white supremacy. They believe that they are better because they are white. And as a result, see, when a man has that kind of silly mentality, Hitler had the silly mentality that the white man, the Aryan, is superior. So then at the Olympics, Jesse Owens kicks up all the Aryans. Hitler is outraged. He's angry. That's very simplistic. Yeah. Well, you need it to be simplistic. You need it to be extra simplistic. You see, they can't even take the reality. Oh no, they can't. They can't handle. You know, look, when you take a brick, and you hurl the brick among a pack of dogs, only the dog who gets hit yelps. Think about it. Shout out to the motherfucking fam, man. It's the boy Suave, Boss of Slapping Off Entertainment, AOI, S.V.D.L, the Argument League, whole bunch of Black Power shit, man. Shout out to the fam, man. Shout out to Solar, Mind, the Commissioner, Solar Vision Debate League. Shout out to Knowledge One Allah, I Do the Knowledge Radio. Shout out to the AOI, Gold Mine, Brandon Bay, Ampu, Pro Black, Wicked, Radical, Ground Zero, Hurricane, Katrina, the King James 13, Anti-Bully Inc. Shout out to the judges, shout out to the peers, and shout out to the reason why we here, the people, S.V.D.L. You already know what it is. Hit that like button as you come in, or hit the dislike button if you a bitch. So, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You make your own decisions. But, we definitely in the building. Let's make sure. That should be good. Am I good? Alright, I should be G. Alright, there it is, man. The link is in the description. For some reason, YouTube is not letting me post the goddamn link. Go on my see if you can post the link. Copy the link from the subscription and see if you can throw it in the chat right quick. Or matter of fact, I can text it to you right quick. Bro. See if you can post that in the chat for me right quick, bro. I just texted it to you. You already know what it is, man. 3 days left till Suave Boss versus Domo. See who's going home and who's moving on for the championship, man. So, we are definitely.
Let me copy it. I'm going to try it from up here.
Alright. I just texted to you, too. So, we definitely in the motherfucking building. Gold Mine in the building. So, the link is in the description. So, y'all can jump on if you want to. Y'all already know what it is. Man. Not too much longer till it goes down. 3 days. And the premises are in. That's right. I have received Domo's premise, meaning he has received mine. So we will go through them. Hoping everybody doing all right, man. How everybody doing? How everybody feeling, man? How the day treating you? How you making it? How you make it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make sure this is true, man.
You said what, bro?
I got the link should be in the chat, man.
Let me see. That's crazy. YouTube being a bitch. I don't even see that motherfucker.
You serious?
Okay, see.
YouTube, what's up?
Just refresh, no?
No, because I'm going to try to refresh mine to do this.
That's some hard ass shit, dog.
Dang, you what the fuck? That's funny. I wonder if that's about. You know, but I might fix a little stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can still do that too. Nah, bro, it's been one of them days today.
Yeah. Astro say he see it. See if it's in there. Okay, there you go. All right,
okay.
There you go. There you go.
Started off like that. Happy birthday to you, podcast. But after that, it's been shit for your boy. Talking about I just thought my roommate had a car accident Saturday. I'm like, nigga, today? So she been in the hospital. Should I get the words, man? My coworker passed away. I'm like, man, this is real shit. But, you know, I got another person on the other side. I want to see a nigga win. For sure. For sure.
Yeah, my son for the loss, bro. Shit, my condolences to the family. Rest up, man, to the coworker.
Rest in power with Miss Darlene. But she was 50 years old. They said she went home. Her daughter had some food made. She said she didn't feel like eating. She went to sleep and didn't wake up. Nigga clocked out. Real shit. I said I'm working on not being so human. You know what I mean? You know, as humans, we be wanting people to stick around forever. But you know what comes with it. So at some point, you know, deserve their rest. People deserve their rest. That was the homie though, like, and then like, man, some of the motherfuckers just been coming by, like, man, yeah, we heard about what happened, man, like, you know, and here it is, us as people, we just be living our lives, you know what I'm saying? We don't be thinking of how, you know, as soon as we just want to be remembered when we go, you know what I'm saying? And here it is, she definitely was remembered. Everybody, you know, came through this motherfucker, like, people ain't even think we paying no attention to what we doing over here, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, they let me know what was going on. I couldn't even get into work good. I had to walk off on the motherfuckers like, man, I got ready to do enough shit today. You playing with me. But then as time went on and I ain't see it, I'm like, oh my God. You know, you be thinking like maybe they got the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you start seeing everybody but that person and it hit like, wow. Wow, my nigga. Really broke up.
Reality has been altered. And will never ever be that again.
Never. She slipped with my little boo thing. You know what I'm saying? She was an older woman, but I'm my little boo though. That shit crazy, man. What the fuck? A little boo. Huh? Yeah. I was looking at our messages today. I'm like, man, this shit crazy. This shit crazy. But she was there for me when I lost my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? She was encouraging me and checking on me every day. Yeah. Got the ancestors on the cake. Oh, I hate it for anybody who don't got cake. Yeah, man, I watched this thing on Trial Suave, man, where this man done tried to kill his whole family, black dude, man. Try to kill the whole family, bro. I'm like, man, this is crazy. And he having to cross-examine his son, because he representing himself. His son, the only motherfucker that survived. And then he trying to discredit his son's testimony. Like, this shit crazy.
I saw that shit.
I'm like, this shit. Ew, dog.
The evidence will show that my son did not see me kill his mom. Yeah, they gonna burn this motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Get that nigga, dog. It's over with for that nigga.
It's up. Shit, my homegirl called me, talking about she got into one of her little friends. She like, man, this nigga gonna try to argue with me about this Pooh Shiesty shit. I said, what you talking about? She like, man, Pooh Shiesty done got the shooting us niggas because they stole his chain. You dig me? And she like, I think it ain't gangster. You gotta sit there and do your own dirty work. And you supposed to be the man that's, you know what I'm saying, bringing in the money. Like, what's gangster about that? You gonna warn your hookup over a chain? You know what I'm saying? I said, damn, she got a point. Got a hell of a point. Like, you tripping. He done crashed out over a motherfucking chain, but I had to tell him, like, nah, it wasn't over no chain. But still, though, you know, you could have sent somebody else to address that situation rather than you crashed the fuck out. They got that nigga on suicide watch, bro. Like, damn. Bunch of niggas be talking that shit. Like, oh man, that nigga like that. Nah, you can't be like that if you got the shit. You ain't like that. You damn sure don't like the situation. Well, I ain't gonna say you pussy, but goddamn, bro, you was pushing. You was really pushing.
I don't know what make a motherfucker think that shit work.
Man, you hear me? Crashed all the way the fuck out, bro. You could have got that chain or that money back times 10.
Man, that shit's supposed to be insured anyway.
Right, true. That's what my homie said. He like, man, that shit would have been insured. I wouldn't have got it before.
That shit's supposed to be insured any fucking way, bro.
But you know, they got these motherfuckers out here trying to save face too, though. Like, niggas think like they gotta do some shit. Yeah, he don't want nobody saying that shit. But nigga, your name is Shiesty. Like, you don't got no morals and no principles to stand on, nigga. Your name is Shiesty. Right. You just got caught on camera this time. Yeah. But he blew up off the turning on his homeboy. You know his homeboy is the nut rapper coming out of Memphis. It's like Big Book. Like Big Book. That's his name. Dark-skinned dude. But they beefing tough because Shiesty did some shit to him before he got on. And that's what he talking about. Like, you know who did, nigga, come get that shit back in blood. But this nigga like, nigga, yeah, he like, bro, I really had love for this nigga. Bro, I'm gonna let you kill yourself worrying about that dumb ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And here it is, nigga on suicide watch. Like the irony. Fucking irony. And at the same time, he like, shit, I'm gonna let you finna crash out. Oh, yeah. But he ain't finna get out this time. He ain't finna, that shit ain't gonna help this time.
He gonna bond out. They gonna let him bond out.
Oh, they denied that shit.
What, they denied his bond?
Yeah, they denied that nigga bond. Say he don't value his freedom, my nigga. He's not getting out.
Yeah,
you gonna sit up, you going to trial and all that shit from here. Nigga. They not playing with him. He can't even come back to Atlanta. Oh yeah. You talking about under the radar type shit.
Who you talking to?
I don't so much trouble because sometimes they'll ban your ass.
Robert Ford, peace.
That's what niggas thought he got in trouble for too, though. But they said he ran off on a bodyguard too, like he had a bodyguard that was supposed to be taking him, and he didn't pay that nigga. It's like over 40K. I mean, what you expect? I can't do no deal with a nigga named Shiesty. I'm sorry. That shit still mean the same shit to me. Dude, he always fucked up.
That shit crazy, man. Niggas just
Crash.
ain't got no fucking sense, man. You make it about the hood, rapping. And you still feel like you gotta fucking carry a gun and like you doing this shit for nothing.
And I finally done piece of shit together about that whole Vaughn shit too, though. Like, you know, we was like, why the fuck this nigga just get out the car and swing on that nigga? Like, apparently. Yeah, he told the niggas it was on site already. But, you know, we find out about shit after the fact because we not in the industry. You know what I'm saying? The majority of the people, they was like, why he just swing on Rondo like that? But nigga was already on site. Yeah. That's why they shot his ass, because they knew. They couldn't handle that. They didn't even gonna let them niggas breathe on the street. Right, and he was banned. He had to stay in Atlanta because he was on probation. I mean, not probation. You know, they had the little ankle bracelet in that case. Dirt. But they didn't want the niggas to be trying to plan on how they was gonna get off on their body. But I also think this too. This is another thing I was wondering. Did Dirt turn on that nigga? Like I'm saying, as far as their case though, because a lot of time when they make people not talk to each other, somebody that that's probably what it. But what if, let me say this though. What if Dirt decided to say, nigga, I'm finna tell like I mean they split niggas cases up like that. They got both of them. Yeah, shooting out the cop. They stay the fuck away from each other. I'm talking about crime partners or charge partners. That's what they call that shit.
Co-defendants.
Yeah, co-defendants. Can we always get in trouble? I remember when I first started getting like having my own car, we used to always be like, we can't ride 3 deep. We can't ride 3 deep, nigga. They gonna pull us over. Yeah. 3 black heads, they pulling your ass over, dog. Hell yeah. That's how they feel. 3 or more of us is a gang. 3 black men in a car. Where y'all going? And look, this is what I figured out. They be using the driving on the grass. Yeah.
Man, shout out to Barbara, shout out to Shay, Astro, shout out to Malik. You already know what it is. Leonard, you. Yeah, man. But the motherfucking premises is in. So,
let
me see if I can put it up.
You said you had a homemade go to jail for life kit in your car. Sold off some shit.
Here's a story about S.V.D.L. Okay.
Man, wife and Lucci done for.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's another stupid motherfucker. Yes, he is.
But you know he was beefing with Young Thug. Niggas be sleeping on Thug. they be sleep, but this what niggas don't know. When that shit was going down in Atlanta between them, like you remember after Katrina, a lot of niggas from Louisiana had to move around. So they was in different spots trying to get their licks in. When that shit happened in Atlanta, Thug was one of them niggas frontlining and shit. Like niggas still talk about that to this day. Like that nigga ain't just saying that shit, but like niggas don't just respect him and let him get away with the shit he get away with for nothing.
Like, so this is my premise, and then I'm gonna pull up Domo's. My premise is that if all black people held their vote, that it would make more impact on humanity, whether negative or positive, for black or not, than if all black people voted. Simply, first off, because all blacks shows a unified mind, which is heavy because of how disconnected we are. So the unification of black people breaks barriers and unites a people disconnected through the greatest tragedy in recorded history. That black communities, counties, states, and territories are dealing with this protest at the same time, right? The fact that history shows us that non-black counterparts joining these protests makes it a greater effect. Not just sitting at home and not caring about the politics of our land, but participating in bringing awareness to the oppression of all black people, forcing a conversation of what could or must be done about the unfairness and injustices done to all black people. That with help of celebrities, politicians, fortune holders, street organizations, and militants, that all blacks putting aside all our differences and moving as one mind to force all the leaders to acknowledge the impact, creating another layer of impact. With the example of Black Lives Matter, we now have a greater movement showing that our compliance with the system will be at our behest, and unless we are heard, the world will see, I should have put a comment in there somewhere, the world will see that black people are dissatisfied and would rather see conflict than to repeat the actions that have gotten us little to, if anything at all. That will earn a response from the people who wish to continue our oppression to protest back, which adds even more impact. A civil war. Imagine all black leaders standing in unison with the working class and the lower class, finally forcing people of other races to make a choice, which adds more impact. That all black people voting would only be compliant, which is smoother and less conflict, which drastically reduces the impact that rocks the world. Although all blacks voting would have an impact on mankind, it won't produce as much of an impact. For a divided people voting for who they believe is the best choice won't produce as great of an impact of the largest protest ever. That from minuscule to great, mankind will be impacted greater by a unified protest of 100% of black people. Shout out to Suave Boss Man, premise. Let me see if I can pull up Domos. Domeezy's.
Sound like a great premise.
Sound like a great premise, right? Yeah, I'll put you in it. Here's the story. Okay. Let's see if I can make it large. We'll make it larger in print so y'all can see it. I can. Girl, you got me. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, and here is Domo's premise. My position is all black people voting will have a bigger impact than all black people not holding. I'm sorry. My position is all black people voting would have a bigger impact than all black people holding their vote. Not only is there a clear net benefit to all black voters casting a ballot, all black voters holding their ballots produces a unique set of disadvantages that are actually counterproductive for black communities. Voting in elections have three direct impacts: representation, accountability, power. All black people voting removes the should we vote conversation, and it shifts to how to make our vote effective. Creates a focus on black leaders that pushes our efforts more toward local politics. Increases descriptive and substantial representation, which create the conditions for black self-sufficiency. Prioritizes accountability and standards that hold political leaders responsible and remove them from their position when they don't meet the standard. Shifts our perspective on power, allowing us to concentrate our political influence in majority black communities, incentivizing black people to coalesce our numbers into those communities. All black people not voting cannot directly impact any of these key factors, and any ancillary impact, let's look at that word. Let's see what that means. Providing necessary support to the primary activities. Ancillary impact from not voting will be undermined by lack of political engagement. So, those are the premises. The 19th is the date. 9 p.m. is the time, Eastern Standard. Sullivan is the debate league, is the location. So make sure y'all be here, or be square. Be here or be square. So
it's about to go down. It's about to go down.
Yeah, it's definitely about to go down. Definitely about to go down. It kind of seems like it's two different conversations going on, so I got to make sure that he don't once again try to put me in a box. It seems like that's what he's trying to do with his little, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Motherfucker try to tell people what to think before it's time to think and shit. But yeah, I really didn't understand. I really didn't understand parts of the premise, and it kind of seemed like he's not debating whether it has an impact on mankind. He's debating whether it has an impact on, like, what did he say? On the efficiency of black voters, on the efficiency of our votes.
That's crazy.
He said, remove the should we vote conversation and shifts it to how to make our vote effective. And this is not a how to make our vote effective debate, but it's all good, man. I will be there with my PowerPoint, holding it down. Boom, boom, boom. I know, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. If he do that, he is really throwing it away. Because the judges ain't finna, man. You trying to take the conversation somewhere else. You saying how to make our votes more effective? Wow.
Fuck about that.
Wow. That's like that one debate when I was like, man, if Blue started talking about XYZ, then he's having a different conversation. Because now we're going into how it would look. You know, if we start focusing on the relationship with us and how to go about it. The question is, should you? You know what I'm saying? Focus on that relationship. Damn. Oh my God. This is deja vu, dude.
Is it?
You don't remember this? This is Chris. I mean, Quinn Harris.
Oh, yeah.
All over again.
Turn my fucking beat up.
Turn the fucking bass up.
Yeah. I could do anything. Walk anywhere, buy anything. I ain't worried about nothing.
I've been a king.
Yeah, I could do anything. Yeah. The nigga bust around, be spitting.
What's up, boy? Man, we ain't never get together for that last battle.
Here we go. What you say, bro?
We try to get together for the last battle, nigga. It's been some, man, I'm so proud of Geechee Gotti and Rum Nitty. Like that move they pulled, bro. Nah, that's some real nigga shit right there.
Splitting the bread. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Daylight and King Los ain't better yet. Man, I already told you gonna win though. Bro, I already told you King Los finna body that nigga, bro. So I need to play Lemon Pepper again. Don't worry about it, it's already over with. It's already over with. King Los already won, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's over with, G. I told you it's over with, though. Why is you worrying about when your dude gonna die, man? Okay, let me see when Daylight funeral is. Let me see. Let me see what his sunset is. We're Daylight and Rum Nitty, but you remember? I mean, not I said Daylight and Rum Nitty. Daylight and King Love. Yeah. That's a great cut, man. I got my money on King Love.
That's gonna be some shit. That's when the 2nd of July. Oh no, July 10th.
July 10th. July 10th. How you think he did against Head Ice, boy?
Who?
King Los, you ain't watched that battle, huh?
No, I did. I just wanted to make sure you talking about Daylight or King Low.
Daylight went against Head Ice?
Yeah, Daylight battle Head Ice. Hell yeah. I think that was even on. Yeah, I mean he did Diggy. He did Diggy. Yeah, Head Ice when I'm about to say that was on KLTD. 7 years.
Yeah, especially for that debut, though.
Huh?
I said he did good, especially for a debut.
Yeah.
Against a legend.
Yeah.
Nigga, Head Ice ain't no rope to. Not a rope to, G. Walk too low and leave out with your pockets ripped off. Fuck around with that nigga. But yeah, Geechee Gotti and Rum Nitty, hey, that was a surprise for me, what they did. Nigga said, we splitting that shit. And Snake said, I guess we don't gotta just stop. You know what the fuck claim though?
Shit, I don't know where he went, but I know I hit him up. Text me, shit, that's really cool. Said, yeah. Alright. It's getting on his fucking nerves.
Yeah, it was good, man.
That's what it was. I just asked him was cool. I ain't questioned how to ask him.
He said niggas was getting on him motherfucking nerves. I heard that. I heard that. Yeah, the hell is the debate?
I know them niggas got. Seems like the niggas terrified.
Not in TV. They know the big dogs out here playing. They know the big dogs out here eating. Like, we'll wait till them niggas go in. We'll come out there.
Arby's. have the beat. Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, really?
I knew he was gonna try something though.
Man, he think he's slick.
Yeah.
I mean, he think he's slick.
Because when I asked him impact on what, he didn't want to answer. He asked me impact on what. I said impact on people, man.
You know,
So,
see what Domo
said
playing
right
with.
then, like, nigga, that ain't what the debate is about. And he was like, okay. So I'm like, damn, man, he can't be debating. You heard me telling him that you can't be debating. What the fuck? We debating, bro. Well,
Yep.
You gonna try it, man. You gonna see if that shit work. I ain't gonna let that shit work.
He figured he just, like what we used to say season 1, gonna take a nigga out into the deep. Take a nigga out and he gonna try to take the audience out into the deep. See if they can swim before they even realize the nigga that took you off topic.
Oh shit! Hold on. Let me talk to you right quick.
What?
So you got to put a train.
The hell you up to, nigga? Y'all heard it here first. We got Domo and Suave. Debate coming up. B.O.S will continue to be a square. You know where it go. You know where we gonna be at. We're gonna be like the rest of the people and watch the playback. I'm telling you, it's nothing like watching that shit in real time. Nothing like watching it in real time with everybody else. And if you really VIP like you should be, you might get to watch that shit with Suave and be backstage. But as Suave would say, shout out to you in your real life. Because we do this shit in real life. Yeti. I tell the truth like every time I turn around. Niggas be hating so bad. When they see me, they looking down at the ground. Oopsie, look what I done found. I found your feelings. I ain't tripping. I tell the truth like every time I turn around. Niggas be looking so salty, they wanna see me down. Again, Domo versus Suave coming up. Shout out to my chat, Emily. Appreciate you being you, doing what you do, and for always being crew. Shout out to Solar Vision for giving niggas the vision. We got Domo in the building. Who that? Who that?
Baseball game. Where he at? On the corner?
Who that?
Taz. It was good.
What up, Taz?
Man, you already know.
Tasmania in the building.
Down.
What it do though? What do you know?
Man.
Shit, I don't know nothing, man. So we're chilling, bro. You know a little bit of something. You know a little bit of science.
That's hard.
Y'all on.
Nothing, man. Calm down. We got them premises in. Shit. And
it's the final. Y'all waited to that last minute to get that motherfuckers in, huh?
Hell yeah. 3 days before, baby.
So authentic.
I said my shit yesterday, last night. Ugh. Fuck. Let's go. Yeah.
Them niggas don't want to give each other no edge. No, boy, I ain't telling this nigga till he tell me what he got for it.
Shit.
Yeah, Domo finna try to change the topic on your ass, nigga. Real smooth,
Yeah.
like.
He tried it.
Real smooth, like.
He tried it. I ain't going, bro. Oh,
Shit, he got some boy, you know, he gonna get real push shiesty on your ass. That nigga gonna let out from that motherfucker and say, "Who's coming with me?"
Hey, I'm not gonna do what everybody
thinks that I'm gonna do.
I just wanted to know who's coming with me. Damn.
I'm gonna change the topic now. Who's coming with me?
I swear.
Suave will have a deja vu. This is the same move that Chris tried to use.
That shit crazy.
That nigga Domo over there like, nigga, you can know my playbook. You can know my playbook. What you gonna do? I better sit that nigga at home and say, nigga, you can know my playbook. What you gonna do?
It's all good, bro.
That nigga Suave came on with the ancestors. Skill like, nigga, I'm finna just shit.
Yeah, niggas always gotta put
talk to the ancestors,
bro. Like, that shit is crazy, God. That shit is crazy.
He said they pulling out all the stops for your ass, nigga. What you talking about? Nigga pulling out all the stops. They bet this nigga can't escape this move. That nigga Lance gonna come in this motherfucking admitted like, yeah, I agree with Domo. What? That Domo turned that nigga side then. He like, oh, well, second thought, Suave. I ain't gonna waste nobody's time. You might as well go ahead and move forward.
You already know what I'm talking about.
And then Suave gonna be like, nah, that nigga Suave gonna be like, Taz. Nigga, nah, fuck that. I don't want no win like that. I respect that shit, though. Like, I don't want no win with no smut on my shit, nigga. Nah. Hey, nah, I'm trying to claim
Is that what happened?
I'm putting that room out there. I'm putting that room out there.
We gonna be smoking on that double.
Bring Clay back from 4-0. And then Clay gonna come back with a vengeance. With all Jesus' grandkids.
Yeah.
All
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
If Jesus had kids, he gotta have some grandkids. You gotta have some grandkids for him. Or did they die off?
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking about this shit, bro. Like, this nigga here. This nigga. Yeah, I'm in my mind, bro. Who you talking about? Who got some grandkids, bro? My bad.
Nah, you good, because this person ain't even real.
Oh, okay.
I was over there talking about Jesus.
Oh, yeah, Lance in the building.
Oh, here comes Lance. Look, let's see if Let's see if my prophecy is true. You don't even say shit.
You say what?
Hey, bro, I was listening to that Montana 300 on that lemon pepper. Man, that bitch goes so stupid. That boy went off. He beat. That boy went off.
What's up with it?
What's up with it, man?
Shit, man. Just finished up a little bit of work.
I need that beat. You finished what?
Finished up a little bit of work. I was
Playing your drum?
Yeah, I did. I had to capture some footage, some shit that I didn't get last time.
Get it right.
I look at it. I did though.
Where the superhero at? What looks like
man.
What up,
Suave.
Man, you already know, nigga, on these niggas' head, man. That nigga tried it. He tried it.
Hey, I feel you, homie.
I see you representing the Piston throwback, my nigga.
That nigga tried it for sure.
Who that?
Oh, yeah, that's S.V.D.L. Suave said he gonna get taped up.
Hey, remind me of that E40 song. Record hate bitches.
Rasheed Wallace.
What's that nigga name? Rasheed Wallace.
You feel me? That nigga she was that was one of my favorite dudes in the league because he did not sugarcoat how he felt. He wasn't politically correct. None of that shit. You feel me?
That nigga was an honorary Detroit nigga, bro.
That nigga was a thoroughbred, man.
Hell yeah, straight thoroughbred.
That nigga said the refs cheating.
Right.
The refs cheating.
That nigga was too thorough, dude.
Hey,
he was too thorough for the game, bro. They had to penalize that nigga, dude. Like, bro, you doing too much.
yeah, man. That shit funny, man. That nigga Rasheed Wallace was big though, bro.
Hey, bro. Man. Hey, when he came that year, bro, he lit the shit up from the top of the key with the 3-pointer off the left hand. Left hand, right hand. Ball don't lie, nigga.
He from
nigga. Ball don't lie. He from Philly, but he
I see it though.
He
got
Philly,
that Philly grit. Yeah, but you know, there ain't too much difference between Detroit, Chicago, Philly. Like that grit that come from them type of niggas, Cleveland, like that's the same. New York, yeah, all the boroughs.
But certain niggas, like certain niggas in certain hoods, like you can find some of the same niggas.
Oh yeah, Gary definitely got that grit. Shout out to Gary. That was my big homie from. Shit, both of them. Shit, my grandmama and swap.
There you go.
But nah, shout out to them roughneck ass niggas from that way.
Nah, we was raised right.
No, I was definitely raised right, but y'all wasn't no pushovers. Y'all was that the world used to cross the street for them. You feel me? Like, nah, we ain't gonna look for nothing they got because them niggas not gonna play with us.
Mm-hmm.
I used to ask my dad. I remember the first time I asked my dad about that shit. I'm like, why do white people keep crossing the street? He's like, they know not to mess with nothing that belong to me. Or they even look like it. I was like, ooh, that's real nigga shit.
If you grew up in the 80s, you better watch your mouth and play right. Pray you
come on
before the street lights beat the daylight. Mamas would neighbors would watch the house pop at day night. It was on some shit. We would demolish the crib and build it back by late night. We was talking college and aim for a scholarship, but shit. Lance walked in the class with his collar up like fines and bars.
That nigga that snap though, that hey, but nah, that's real spit though. That's definitely how it went. It's definitely how it went. We had some good nights.
So I used to get mad because my mom was so much.
Hell yeah.
You close to Flint? Flint.
I'm not close to Flint. That shit about
maybe
an hour. Or it might be 45 minutes away. I don't.
I don't go to Flint, nigga. Don't nobody like you come to Detroit.
I don't do that. You know, like.
No, for real. Like, you know, I know Flint is lit. Yeah, I know Flint is lit, bro. Well, we like Detroit.
Now you telling them right. You don't go to the Flint. You don't take your ass to Flint. You don't know nobody in Flint. Don't take your ass up to Flint. You tell them right. I got some people up there. Flint. No. You know I'm telling the truth too. Then like. Nigga, don't just bust up in Flint uninvited. That's all. I ain't never been to Flint. I ain't never been to
Flint. You go when you go to another nigga city.
Yeah.
Like, what do you?
Yeah.
Where you go hang at? Just a random ass place to find a place to go. And then if you gonna get a hotel room, you might as well keep your ass in the city.
Oh yeah, you definitely take your ass to the D. Take your ass to the D. I probably got to look out for it, man. Looking out for their new business. Hold
on, let me turn me down.
Don't y'all got a street called Saginaw up there, bitch?
A city?
That's a city.
City, yeah, that shit 2 hours from
Saginaw. Yeah, my sister's baby daddy from Saginaw. Oh, okay. We used to go to Saginaw. They used to have this little strip, nigga, and that bitch used to be just lit. Like, you know how motherfuckers like, we be on the strip just cooking and niggas smoking, making money and shit. Like, they just literally be out that bitch, bro, like this the 90s. Like, but you can get anything you want in that parking lot.
Yeah, they be flooded a lot up in Saginaw. I remember that shit was off for a season. I used to work in a barbershop at the mall like 8 years, bro. And
I was when they had a fair, nigga, they fair be lit.
Yeah, all that shit everything is lit. I mean, that's when they're, because it ain't nothing up there. Like, what you gonna do in Saginaw? Like, what?
Man.
Bro.
Yeah, I did a lot in Saginaw. Hey.
It's a lot of, and then a lot of white girls in Saginaw?
Man, a lot of white girls and young college students.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of little niggas trying to get some little packs off on me.
I went up in that motherfucker, bro, thinking I was about to see something gravy.
Hell no. Ain't that no street walk in Michigan.
Not. I mean, you might find somebody that was from like another state that ended up in Saginaw. You know what I'm saying? Right. But people don't go to Saginaw, bro. And it might be.
I was up in Flint. Like, you might know these niggas. It was a producer that I was fucking with up in Flint. His name was S.V.D.L. But they wound up moving to Miami once they started getting paid off for their shit.
Yeah, I know S.V.D.L, bro. Hey, bro, listen. The nigga called me from jail, bro. He called me from jail. Like, was holding cold conversations with me. This was all the way back in like 1998. That's who. Hold on. Hold on. That's Top Authority in them boys.
One of them niggas.
That's Top Authority in them. Who was that was talking about Top Authority yesterday? You Suave? Yeah, that's Top Authority. Yeah, bro. Hell real. He be producing R&B shit now.
Yeah, them niggas wound up moving out to Miami once they finally got their shit together, though.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
And remember, he used to hang. He had a brother named Black, but he was light skinned. I'm like, nigga, your ass is funny, dude. But hey, did nobody ever say nothing to him about that shit?
No, I remember his brother. I remember the group. He used to be with Top Authority and them, bro. They held shit down. And another nigga named he got the word son in it. Is it King's son? No, not King's son.
Godson.
Godson, yeah, Godson. Yeah, they was all crew and shit. I met them.
The hardest nigga out of Flint was Bootleg and MC Brick.
I'm a nutty nigga. How you figure you can take my shit and dip? The shit you talking about in hollow tips on ain't no jacking me for no real. We don't know dividends.
Yeah, nah, that nigga Bootleg was my nigga. And that nigga Breed.
They sound like they clowns. That's how they cut.
To the beat, I mean, Breed, Castle Maestro, Smiley, Awesome Dre.
Yeah.
The Box. Y'all remember the Box TV?
Yeah.
Man, your mama feel up, nigga.
I ever got to watch videos the Box.
Yeah. All that shit.
I used to always be ordering what's that group? B.O.S. You know that
Gangsta Lane.
Yeah, that was my shit.
That Gangsta Lane. That Gangsta Lane. That's why I was putting niggas in that season 2.
That's
season 2. I was
Popo.
saying I'm putting niggas in that Gangsta Lane.
Yeah, that's Popo Lonely, bro. They from LA. They came up here. The dude who was managing me produced a track for them. And they came up here to our studio. And they stayed, bro. They was at the Athenium, man. We had a good time. But they called Popo Lonely.
That was the most
That's what they named it.
R&B song I ever heard in my life.
Man, was it?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
but
that was
the song, know that shit. This song dedicated to my homie. What is it?
Gangsta Lane.
Why'd you
had to go so soon?
Hey, man, that shit, hey, bro.
Hey.
Nigga, I was over there crying for homies. I ain't lost shit at this. I was younger.
Yeah, I like when they used to break it down and it said, take a look. When they said that, take a look and
I take a drink and I start to think now. And they said, my God, could you pass on a message for me? Tell him put down those signs for a second, Lord.
Right.
His homie.
That's it.
You should know your homies.
Man, that nigga said, what he say? He said, I never let go of this nigga. So he's home. You don't have to cry no more. Cause guess what? God got his back. I said, damn, that's some real shit. God got his back, cuz. What was he talking about?
I remember we used to play that song anytime my homie died. That was the first song we go to.
Going down the train.
Hell yeah. Then after that,
he said that. Hey, God, what about this? He said, I like to keep stepping, but I
can't.
They just started.
I can't let go of the pain or some shit.
Can't get past the
pain. He said, I can't get past the pain.
Okay, can't get past the pain.
I can't get past it, nigga. That was, hey, bro, that was some real bars, nigga. Some real bars, bro.
Nigga, them niggas were great stuff.
Them people were stepping, but it was like, we out here stepping, boy, but I got some cry about this, so we go wild on these niggas.
Yeah, flannels. Hey, man, that's when flannels and dickies was the shit.
Man, what? That was the code. You feel me? That was the code. Nigga went straight flannels. And we called them
flannels and dickies.
Shit, nigga. That's all the nigga was wearing, though, was flannels, though. I had Eddie Bowie, all kind of shit, nigga. But his dickies on the pants, though, you feel me? But I had all kind of flannels, though.
I remember when that song came out. And the next year, every nigga had flannels and dickies, nigga.
Hey, hold on. You forgot about this too, though, Madon. We had the old English skull caps, nigga, with the old English letters on it and shit. Your side and shit, south side, east side, west side.
Yeah, it started with a thick ass thread, embroidery on the road.
Yeah, nigga. With the low.
What, nigga? The lopes, nigga. What?
It's a black glove. Nigga walk around with baseball gloves, bullshit, River. About to go stepping on a nigga ass real quick. Nigga got the whole attire on. I ain't even gotta get ready, nigga. I ain't wait on the word.
I ain't seen nobody talk that. I ain't seen nobody come out and talk that gangster league yet.
Nah, bro. I feel like we should goddamn do you know how they be bringing back old songs and then they remix the beat and niggas just going like a little challenge with it. Everybody get on that beat. I think If niggas was to do a challenge on that gangster lean, that shit'd go hard. That shit would go hard. Yeah, that shit would go hard. That shit would definitely go hard. And niggas would love it and don't even know why. Just because their parents is into this shit. They don't even know why they love the song that. All the while your mom used to be playing this shit on the way to church. That was the only gangster music I could listen to. With my mom. She'll play that shit. Yeah, that's on cassette tape.
And Dear Mama.
My mom wasn't fucking with Tupac. I used to, but you know how many ass whoopers I got, man, for Tupac? Good thing I chose a good role model, you know what I'm saying? But I sure took an ass whooping for that shit. Because I couldn't explain to my mama, like, man, he talking about this, he talking about that shit. Good nigga, just rap me. That shit up on my house. Get that shit out of my house. And like you said, the songs that you bring out, them was my shit. Like, my favorite song from Tupac was Brenda's Got a Baby. Like, cause that social commentary, that shit, nigga, that shit hit me hard as a kid, my nigga.
Yeah, that shit like that.
Man, I never forget this line. That nigga said, 1986, mama gave birth to a hell-raising hell. I changed the year though, but he said another year, but he's like, mama gave birth to a hell-raising heavenly son. See the doctor try to smack you, but I smacked him back. I said, oh, shit, nigga. Oh.
My first word was fuck the law. That nigga said my first word was fuck the law and pass the Mac.
You hear me? Fuck the law and pass the Mac. Thug Life is the shit.
Yeah, that Thug Life, when they came out, they got them, how long were you on?
Man, and look, but you know what I be thinking about too, though? It's almost like it's a battle taking place within the music industry. Like, you know, they were trying to put the little shiny suit shit out there. You know, Pac was holding that shit back. And then, you know, Pac wound up passing away. Then you have DMX pop up. Think about that shit. That nigga DMX popped up on some greedy ass shit. Like nigga, all right, y'all ain't want to listen to Pac? All right, I'm gonna have a nigga come grind me. You feel me? But coming from that essence.
Yeah,
bro. Then look, in the younger generation, they had that shit with Pop Smoke. Cause when I used to hear Pop Smoke, I was like, oh shit, nigga, this is crazy. Real niggas is back. Cause this nigga not talking that bullshit. This nigga talking that real man shit, basically what I'm gonna say. That real man shit. Like, you know, back in the day, I was saying he's a man's man and all the ladies love him. You feel me? Like, you got to be respected by other men. You know, all that shiny and flossy shit, that shit sometimes is respected by some women that are gullible to fall for that shit. But other men usually see that shit as you flossing. Like Pac say, flossing on a broken man's dream. Like, I can't feel sorry for you. I can't feel sorry for you if a nigga pop your noodles and you out here stunning on this nigga. Who the fuck is you? Like, who the fuck is you to be able to get away with that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody else has been able to get away with that shit. So for you to think you gonna pop up, oh, yeah, I got a Maserati, ain't nobody can shoot you. Crazy as fuck. You ain't breaking bread with the right people. You ain't breaking bread with the right people. But that's why I understand now why people say nobody's innocent, bro. Nobody's innocent. It's certain shit that you do that leads to what the fuck happened. And if you ain't careful, you might as well say you walk yourself into your own demise. The easiest way not to do it is, man, don't be stunning on nobody. For real, money. It costs you nothing to show love. It costs you nothing. You feel me? And if you want to be a blessing, life will make a way for it. You feel me? I done had plenty of times I got money that I ain't really need, but I wanted to be a blessing for somebody else, so the money was given to me. And then in the next moment, somebody else walked up to me asking for some help. Oh, thank you. This is what that money came for. You feel me? Like, oh, this is for you. Because all I want to do is be a blessing. And if you ever been a blessing in your life, bro, ain't no better feeling than being able to inspire or help somebody else. Shit. can't pay me enough money not to help nobody. The motherfuckers be getting paid. And niggas that tell the same motherfucker that's paying them, but tell them, make sure you don't go back and help them niggas though. Them niggas would be like, yup, my only option is niggas. Man, fuck you. My only option is motherfuckers who don't got the same intentions as I don't discriminate. You ain't intending to uplift my people? Shit, you a op. I ain't make you no op, but you chose it. But I damn sure ain't gonna be like you done heard them boys Madonna when niggas be like, man, I'm like the Klan, I hate niggas. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that to say? I don't like that boy. I done heard that shit too much in hip hop. They need to retire that shit. Retire the fuck out of that shit. Or ban them motherfuckers. You know, they got that whole banning culture, you know, cancel culture, whatever. Cancel the next motherfucker to come out talking about I'm like the Klan. I hate niggas. Like, cancel that motherfucker. Cause that's some shit, right?
Well, you know, that's what a lot of niggas do, man. They come up with the best way to diss a nigga. What the nastiest, dirtiest way I come up with diss a nigga?
Yeah. Yeah. And that also show you what certain people, like, I used to always say, man, I like Shorty, but it seems like she listen to it, like the wrong energy. Like, she get a kick out of, you know, being upset. Some people operate off of negative energy, you know what I'm saying? So, I get that shit, but them niggas, like I said, that's when they expose themselves to me. Now I know who my ops is. When niggas start saying dumb shit like that, I'm like, well, really? All your ops is niggas? Oh, okay. Okay. I know who my ops is. It ain't hard to find them motherfuckers. But they say dumb shit that, you know, you be like, oh, okay. Thought I was gonna have to look a little harder to find you. Cause you know, I come from the school of Tupac, nigga. White people ain't the only motherfuckers that's devils. They're not the only people that's devils. I know a lot of black devils. Motherfuckers that's divisive against their own.
So true.
Yeah. I know more black devils than white devils down there.
Right, because we know more black people than white people.
You know them personally.
Yeah, because we know, as I said, because we know more black people than white people.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But like I always say, it's one thing the motherfuckers that you born in the same city with, you know what I'm saying? But it's another thing once you get 30 and older, if you still surrounded by the same motherfuckers that you feel like ain't shit, maybe you might be the other motherfucker that ain't shit. So you shouldn't be too comfortable being around motherfuckers that ain't shit. Like, I couldn't, like, no disrespect, but all do disrespect. I couldn't be friends with somebody named Shiesty. Yeah, I said that right there. I had to let that digest for everybody. Some niggas don't know what Shiesty means. You feel me? Like, we had to look that definition up. Motherfucker wouldn't know exactly why I couldn't be friends with somebody named Shiesty. I couldn't leave you around 50 Cent. You gonna take that shit. You feel me? Like, you gonna, oh, this nigga left 50 Cent out. Let me take that shit. You know I'm Shiesty. Like, God damn. For real, that's how we rockin'. That's the new cool. I come from a time you don't count your homeboy pockets, let alone go in them. You damn sure don't do that.
You don't count homeboy pockets.
And you damn sure don't steal from them. Like, what? Like, then you got on off of being disloyal? Like, wow. What you think is gonna be your final outcome? Feel sad for the little nigga, cause boy, you look like you ain't even know what you got into.
Damn, I forgot I was talking to somebody. Put him on hold. I forgot who I was talking to. Damn.
Man, I did that shit too, bro. I figured out who I was talking to, but shit, that motherfucker got busy. I called their ass back tomorrow. I was sitting there talking to my homeboy like, damn, it's crazy how the motherfucker you really want to talk to, you can't hardly get in contact with him. That's all I know. But cop, like, wow, what's the odds of this?
Right now.
Yeah. I'm like, shit, my manifestation's coming fast, boy. They coming fast. What they say, Lance, be careful what you ask for. That's what I have to do now. Be careful what I ask for, because I sure be getting it.
God, I promise you that's true. I had asked for a motherfucking freak. And all she had to do, all she wanted to do was have sex. That's I promise you.
Bruh, get out my house, bruh. Get out my house, dude. Get out my house, man. You was all in my house.
Was just ruling, like she was just, I was just a machine. Expecting for me to just be a machine, bro. I was just like, I'm straight on that.
Man, G.
Like, and I'm sitting there being humped on, like, you know how Miss Silly was when the old boy was on top of her.
Right.
I'm feeling like that, and feel like she just busting off every 3 minutes, bro. I'm just like, man. You know, she was so crazy. But I didn't want that, bro. I was just feeling like my energy was being drained.
Man, you. Oh my God. But sometimes though, I be fooling with, I be feeling like my energy being drained. I be like trying to get real conscious about people that's trying to just drain my energy. But I'm listening to the video.
It worked out. We can hear you.
You breaking up, bro?
Oh shit. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I was just saying, sometimes I get through or something, you feel me? I be noticing I go harder on my back workout. Like I be done double that bitch.
Oh, definitely. Like today, a chick will add some testosterone to your life, bro.
Hell yeah, today, nigga, I did like 800 squats in less than 40 minutes. Nigga, I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on, nigga. Like, shit, it's crazy. You take. Hey, watch your mouth though. I'm bigger than a buck 25.
I mean, come on, man. Try throwing around 270.
You crazy. I wish I would get that bigger.
Yeah. And how tall are you?
Shit, I'm 5'7". What's that?
That's how I was. That's how tall I was when I got out of the high school. I was 5'7".
Yeah. When I maxed out on my height,
I was 5'8".
Shit, I maxed out on my height and shit, nigga, in what, 6th grade, nigga. I was already lifting weights and shit, fucking up my growth spurt, drinking coffee with my grandmama. Shit. I'm the worst.
I think that stand up late stun our growth.
Hell yeah. And I used to love that shit, bro.
Stand up late, nigga, stunt that growth, bro. You do all your growth in your sleep.
Hell yeah, me and my homeboys used to do competitions every day, see who could stay up late and shit. We used to stay doing that dumb ass shit. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. I be tripping. The same motherfuckers be out here trying to talk shit about motherfuckers be looking like, really? I'm glad I don't talk shit about.
Yeah. Uber Eats? No, what's another one? Instead of Uber Eats, what's another?
DoorDash.
Yeah, DoorDash. DoorDash, bro.
Or Postmates.
Y'all niggas lucky, man. It's a small ass town. I mean, they ain't got nothing.
So they ain't got no.
They ain't got no ride. Ain't no Uber, nigga.
Make a move.
Hell no Uber, no DoorDash, no none of that.
Who forcing you to stay there?
Oh no. It's by choice. No. I came back down here by choice.
You say you came back there? Why?
Sure. But
by choice.
That's what I'm saying. Why?
Nah, my mom let me get an old crib, so you know I was like, shit.
You could rent that bitch out.
Pay rent up here in Pittsburgh in the city, or
man, you could rent that bitch out. That shit.
I thought about that, man.
That's what you better do. You better fix it up.
I thought about
put
that.
Put a renter in that bitch, and then refinance the house, get that money, and then you could buy another crib in motherfucker. What's the name? If the shit in your it's in your name, or she just let you sit in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man, tell her
my name now.
Tell mom.
No, he said it's in his name, Suave.
Oh, it's in your name? Oh, yeah. Fix that motherfucker up.
Move somebody in that bitch. It's in my name now.
Move somebody in that bitch, man. Go to a bank and get some bread off that motherfucker. And then do it again, bro.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that because I'm thinking about going back to Texas.
You better think about it hard. It's real easy to not to do shit when you're in position to do it, bro.
Yeah, don't think too hard.
Yeah, that's some real shit.
They'll be that change the motherfucking shit on your you be like, damn, I should have did that shit.
I know, man. There's something about that peace. It's something about that peace and quiet. Something about that peace and quiet in the South, where it's just something about that shit.
Oh no, I wouldn't give it up, but like Suave said though, you can always take advantage of that money that you got on hand. You know what I'm saying? The liquidity that you got in that land. Basically.
Get the fuck out of that house. Move somebody in that motherfucker slum for a little while, but just make sure you get somebody in that motherfucker. And when somebody get in that bitch, go to a bank and reset. Holla at A9.
Yeah, I know that nigga A9. Yeah. If I come to that decision, man, you know, I might holler at that nigga A9, man. He might be still mad at me for. He might still got a little grudge because I talk too much shit before I debate.
You know that's gonna be his wife.
No, he ain't tripping on that shit.
No, I know ain't no tripping off that.
Well, you know that was.
No, ain't no they tripping off that. He know what I was doing. He know what time.
Gonna put it in my name, and I'll take care of it.
And once you get that first,
bad,
shit, put that on another crib, fix that bitch in, put another.
Yeah, right.
Take that motherfucker.
You be off and running, G.
Yeah. Go pay back that first one. Pay back that first one, and then refinance that second one. Do that shit again. That's how your ass.
Repeat.
You gonna have a bag of rent. Get that to the bank. Now you don't owe them shit. All the cribs is yours. All the rent coming to you. You can pass that shit down to your kids and tell them, fuck, I did better than your mama did. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely been thinking about it. I was trying to get this goddamn crib in Atlanta, man, but dude, he kept bullshitting the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That was him.
Yeah, man. I had a nice spot. It was a nice ass spot in the AI.
I think it was you, madame, because you know you don't want to leave the best spot you with me.
Nah, I mean, I didn't want to. No, he gave me one price and then turn around and try to give me another price. I'm like, bro, don't work like that, man.
What, trying to get you
to don't work like.
Say what?
You said trying to get you to sell it?
No, I was gonna get this crib. Damn, this shit's strong. I was trying to get this crib from this nigga in Atlanta. Through my uncle and shit.
Keep on hitting me too, though.
Nigga kept going up on the price and shit.
That's why that nigga over there dying. Leave that man alone.
Yeah, man, I'm smoking on that moonwalker.
Moonwalker. What's that? Moonwalker, Skywalker?
Nah, I just some shit I just came up with. Some shit that smokes so good it make you just want to moonwalk.
Boy, you was sure. You gonna start naming your own shit. Yeah, you just gonna make a name up for this shit.
Once in his life and shit. So feel real good. Gonna make a difference.
Make a difference. Gonna make you proud.
That was the hardest song when I was young, bro. That nigga Mike was still in the world, bro. That nigga turn up the collar. Oh, my favorite with the cut. I said, look at this nigga, man. Really from Gary, Indiana. That's all motherfuckers talk about. I got some side of here. Michael Jackson was from Gary, Indiana.
That nigga had some lyrics. That nigga had lyrics for your ass, man.
Yep.
My shit was that goddamn that Leave Me Alone shit. When he came out with that video, nigga.
I'm good. Y'all got my drink. Appreciate it.
Yeah, why the fuck did you just go like that? Yeah, that was that shit.
Nigga. That video blew my mind.
Me and my brother used to sing
video
that
still
song.
blow my mind. Like, that video was ahead of its time. That video.
Hey, nah, that
movie, like how the fuck they do that shit?
That movie Moonwalker. That was
nigga, what?
That was that shit.
Nigga.
Yeah, hey, remember this part? Michael Jackson.
My life,
his eyes got big as hell. I was scared of that shit. Annoyed. Yeah, I got scared of that shit when his eyes got that big.
The two fat motherfuckers on the scooter and shit. That motherfucker turned into that motherfucking big ass spaceship.
Yeah, that was betrayal.
Oh yeah, the spaceship. Oh yeah.
That nigga proved to y'all he was the most high. That nigga turned into a big ass robot. Then the robot turned into a spaceship and took off.
Yeah, that shit was thorough. That shit.
Yeah, Gary wins.
Yeah, Mike did that. Yeah.
But you know, I share him with all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because he was bigger than Gary. But definitely a product of the 219.
Yeah, you share.
Hey, take that away.
And Muhammad Ali, ain't it?
Huh? Hell no, I ain't no Muhammad Ali. No motherfucking Gary.
No, Muhammad Ali from Louisville.
Oh yeah, Louisville. Yeah. One motherfucker sound like they grow corn.
It's a gang of motherfuckers though. If you look up motherfuckers, Gary, it's a gang of them motherfuckers. It's a gang of motherfuckers, bro. I was like, damn, it's a lot of niggas from Gary, bro, and all type of shit. And a lot, not a lot, but some of the people from Chicago that when you look it up, they say from Chicago, they from Gary. It's just they say out of the major city that's around you. You know what I'm saying?
Right, like they do with Atlanta. Yeah, like they do with Atlanta. A lot of them niggas not from Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's just Atlanta, the biggest, known city over there, bitch. So niggas just claim something that they know you can, or they associate them niggas with something that you can, locate. Like, but a lot of niggas in Atlanta is from like North Georgia and shit. And that ain't a lot of niggas that say they're from Atlanta from like North Georgia. Like the Migos, they not from Atlanta. They're from North Georgia.
The Migos, they not from Atlanta.
All they got is CJ, So Cool, and Charmel, and then the whole Jackson family.
That's from where?
From Indiana.
Oh man, you crazy? That ain't all they got. You crazy too.
I just looked up. This is just from United States Celebrity Born.
They got motherfucking Vanessa Williams.
Man, the finest woman ever.
Jesse Powell.
Fuck with us. Jesse Powell. You talking about the nigga that say, baby?
Sierra Hodge.
Yeah.
Jada Rogers. She an Instagram star. Okay, y'all got an Instagram star.
Hey, yeah, you over here doing new shit, man.
What's that football field player? Jim Brown. Jim Brown
from Gary.
What's the one? If it ain't, it's two of them. It's two of the dudes. What was that name? Is that his name, Jim Brown? Because I know one of them an actor and one of them was a football player turned actor.
I'm trying to look this shit up.
It was like He was a God damn, why am I blanking on him? He was
from GI.
No, it say St. Island, it say Georgia. Well, it's the other dude that be with him. What's that nigga name, man? Because he was in Original Gangsters. It was filmed in Gary. Jim Brown and the other dude.
Oh, I know you're talking about Jim Kelly. That Kelly dude. What's his name, man? The Kelly dude, man.
That's Jim
What
Kelly.
Is Jim Kelly?
Bro, that do the Kung Fu, Jim Kelly.
Nah.
That was cool.
Is that
what you talking about?
Let me see. Nah, I'm talking about this dude right here, bro. Got it right here. What the fuck am I talking about? Starring.
Man, where's Bill from?
Fred Williamson.
Fred Williamson.
Black
oh,
Caesar.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The Hammer and Black Caesar. They call him Black Caesar.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah. You from Gary.
Like Caesar, nigga. Yeah. Fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Like Caesar.
Freddie Gibbs. Gotta throw him in there now because he famous.
Yeah. He a weirdo famous, but he famous. Might need to trip that nigga and remind them where he's from.
It's a lot of people from Indiana, but not necessarily from Gary.
Man. I mean, you
a hater, man.
You gotta look through it's gonna take your ass some time. Because they ain't gonna have all them motherfuckers on one list.
Well, I got my own shit to go through, nigga. Just look up Detroit shit.
Yeah, no, all y'all need is Eminem. Y'all good, bro.
Eminem.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, y'all got Eminem. Y'all good, bro.
We don't got Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross.
Oh, Aretha.
Shit.
I mean, y'all serious? Joe Louis.
Hold on, who y'all think was better, Aretha Franklin or what's that other lady? Man, I should have said nothing to the one. Shit. Aretha Franklin what's that lady? She's in Memphis, I think.
Shit, they even got Ken Jeong, bro. Lily Tomlin, Tom Selleck.
You said who in Aretha Franklin?
Diana Ross.
Oh, Diana Ross. I was about to say Gladys Knights, nigga, was found, motherfucker, by Gary.
Gladys Knight.
Look up VJ Records. That's where Motown stole their shit from.
Hold on. Casey Kasem. Lizzo. Mitt Romney. I ain't know Lizzo was from Detroit, bro.
She built
like Ben Case, Ben Carson, Kevin Nash. Oh, I know Smokey Robinson. That's friends with my mama. Richard Keel, the dude from James Bond. Teeth. Kenya Moore, I know her. Jerry Bruckheimer. Bro, it's just going on and on. And guess what? These is mostly white people that they named.
See what you gotta find out, man. Where they mama them from. You gotta find out where they mama them.
Page on there. That nigga Page Kennedy on there. Damn. Von D. Curtis Hall is the dude. Von D. Curtis Hall. Nigga be playing in the own.
Who y'all think was the Queen of Soul?
Dang. George Gervin.
Queen of Soul?
Nigga still sampling the reefer, bro.
I think it was a lady out of Memphis that was a motherfucker too. When I think of her name, y'all niggas gonna be high trying to say.
Oh, Minnie Ripple?
No, that's a good one too though.
Man, the Queen of Soul.
Or Shirley, somebody Shirley Brown, and she let.
Is it Shirley? Nah.
So she sang that song "Woman to Woman." Woman.
Man, I think Shirley Brown is from Detroit.
I think she was.
I know what you're talking about, Madonna. That shit go hard. That Woman to Woman.
Okay.
Yeah, Kramer. That's from Detroit. Wow.
Yeah, Aretha Franklin claimed it, and ain't nobody ever said anything else. So it's Aretha Franklin.
They bowed down to her. Nobody fucked with her on the death row. You hear her eulogy. George the Animal Steel was from Detroit too. Wow. Brian
Allen Queen of Soul was Lil Richard.
Man, come on, Suave. Bro. We not doing that.
Byron Allen, Rhino.
Man, I seen this movie.
Ray Parker Jr. I didn't know that.
Little Richard. Little Richard was a real motherfucker. I think, God damn, that nigga was roasted. I ain't know Little Richard was that thorough, man.
Man, Little Richard was that nigga, dog. I'm trying to tell these motherfuckers. They had to paint Little Richard like he wasn't shit so they could sell all Little Richard artists.
That Shirley Murdoch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What y'all find my girl, bro?
Shirley Murdoch got that shit on the up. Okay, nobody fuck with that sound. It's boring.
Yeah. I hate that for the other cheating ass song.
Shut up,
bruh. That's why them songs be magic, man. Cause like every time I hear that song, it take me back to 80 something, and I knew exactly what I was doing damn near at that point.
Oh yeah, they definitely replace my. That's what songs are for. They remind us of certain point periods in our life. Things we experience.
Oh yeah, this is fucked up. What happened to that lady, brother? Man, don't tell they try to erase this lady from history, man. Look at Paul Robeson, young guy. Hell no. Young Paul Robeson picture.
I don't even know who Shaggy 2 Dope.
You don't know nobody.
BB Wines. Oh, of course. I didn't know that was
BB and CC Wines.
Yeah, of course I know they was from Detroit. Armand White.
Well, you know a whole lot of them fucking with the baby.
Calvin.
Was it Gladys Knight that I'm thinking about? Nah, I don't think it was her.
I don't know what song you talking about, Goldman?
You don't know.
Can't do the song right, bro. I'm so hot right now, man. I'm so mad. I can feel the shit in my head right there. You feel me? I would have been better than that.
For real.
Bro, it's sick.
If it's unreal,
that's how it is. Shit, no feelings involved.
You sick of what?
Nah, I'm gonna tell y'all know. I'm gonna tell you who the Queen of Soul is, bro. It's Sade.
No choice but to be great.
Sade.
Ah, man, you going to Sade is the queen of.
She's the queen.
She's the queen of neo soul, probably.
Yeah, she's the queen of some white ass music that black people love.
No, I would. Now you're right. I would consider her soul. I don't know what category you would place that in.
Mary J. Blige got the queen of soul. Shit, over that shit.
Yeah. Mary J. killed it. I thought she was more like R&B, Mary J.
Then she crossed genres, but she queen of soul. Shit, is she queen of R&B?
Sonny Bono from Detroit.
Let me see. I wouldn't say she queen.
No, Mary J. is the queen of R&B.
I'm saying she the queen of both soul and R&B. She a double crowned queen. Shit.
Who?
Mary J.
I know they dubbed her the queen of R&B, but they tried to do the soul, but she wouldn't take it from Aretha.
Yeah,
so she just.
We said she the queen of soul and R&B.
Right, but you do realize up until she died, no one was fucking with Aretha Franklin.
Yes, they was. They was killing Aretha Franklin. She just still had them boobies up.
All right, let's just see. Aretha Franklin's last performance. Bring that up. Let's hear it.
What?
Her last public performance.
What?
I don't think you can play that shit out loud, man.
No, I can mute it out to the people so they can't hear, but what the fuck is you talking about?
Let's hear some notes she hit to see if she can, in her 90s, could she still do it?
Man, damn, fam. Where'd
Should she be dubbed the Queen of Soul, even in her death?
Did you just Google that?
No,
Oh,
I did
saying
that.
it to yourself.
Definitely Google.
I'm saying it to you, like to us.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up.
She was friends with my auntie.
Both of them.
Diana Ross used to watch my uncle and mother, and Aretha Franklin was cool with my grandmother's sister.
She used to borrow money from her. My family, you remember?
Nah, they was in the church. They was heavy in the church. Huh? You said, oh, you ain't serious. Woo! Made me want to cry.
You do,
bro. Bring that shit up, bro. Yeah, bro. We got to all right. Mute out the witch card. I'm gonna play it. Oh my god!
I know. I heard that. I heard that before. I beat that.
But but her voice is still there. But she looks so gone, bro. Like you got to see the video. Woo! On her comeback,
man,
nigga, she 100 years old.
Shit, man. They bogus for putting that woman up there, man.
It was. Are you kidding me, bro?
They bogus for letting that woman up there, man. That shit's supposed to be somewhere being a grandma. She to live long. That's crazy. But y'all want to hear another song.
All right, hold on. Now let's see 100 years earlier her sing the same song.
Ronnie.
You that out, bro.
Yeah, we ain't had none of that action right there. Mary J. Blige ain't the Queen of Soul? All right, then, man. Fuck. Margot took that shit. Like I said, fuck Mary J. Till they get her life together.
Damn, bro. I gotta listen to this. Hold on.
said, tell her get her shit together. So she came around and trying to claim Queen of Soul. Shit. Who the king of Soul? Man, y'all only like the problem she had. She had more songs than just the problem song. She just got down on that shit. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. You can't leave women after that. You see how women turned on Beyonce? When Beyonce was, can you pay my bills? Can you pay? Scrub. Then that bitch got married, like, did that partition song and shit. Started, what you call it, surfboarding on it. Man, them motherfucking women flipped on Beyonce ass. Bitch, you married and happy? Hell no. What Mary J. Blige at? Well, I'm not gonna cry. James Brown, the king of soul. That's crazy. So ain't no more soul? Soul is
Suave. Well, you know what they did to Beyonce when they found out she was happy and shit? They went and found some dirt on Jay-Z. And put that they did, didn't they? Remember that's when the big happened about after the people turned on them. They don't find out who Jay-Z done been quietly cheating out this motherfucker. You know,
he been chilling.
Quietly cheating, you hear me? With the same bitch he been cheating with. When they found out she was happy, they like, bitch, your life ain't perfect.
Oh, you trying to get happy on the bench.
I'm telling you, bro, it's like some kind of mechanism within people, bro. They can't stand to see your ass happy, bro.
I can do better.
It's like a motherfucker. It's like a motherfucker can smell happiness in the air, Suave. This nigga, you happy? Oh, hell no. I'm gonna call that nigga Suave and piss this nigga off.
Hey, they got Mary J. Blige fucked up.
Man, my favorite Mary J. Blige song was Ain't no hateration in this dancery. You feel me? I fuck with Mary when she live my life. Mary J. had a song about love. Hold on, the man's gonna play that bullshit he played. Let me find my Mary J. shit. Hold on. He fucked up. Wait. What's that, Mary J?
I can do better. Women love singing about how niggas ain't shit, man. Love should have brought you.
I know what's that one by Mary though?
Last night, I should have been with you.
No, I mean the song you just sang. But no, that's 7 Days by Mary J.
On my life.
Nah, hey boy. Mary wasn't hurting right there, boy. She made her free. They been having a good time. Let me find the words to that 7 Days. Hold on. Am I supposed to play this shit over and over?
Man, that shit was still sad,
though. It wasn't sad.
That just showed how desperate she was. She thought she fell in love in a week, bro.
No, you need to ask
she met that nigga and it was over in a week. He perfect, I'm telling y'all. He loves me.
What's your ass up, nigga?
She was desperate as hell. It was a white dude and everything.
That's black love. You a hater.
It was a white dude and everything. I'm telling you. He loves me.
You a hater, Suave.
Hell nah. That's fucked up.
She said, Tuesday, we played a game. Wednesday, in a way.
Hey, listen to Thursday. Listen to Thursday. Thursday, things wasn't the same. What happened?
On Friday, you came back. I wanted to kiss you on Saturday. On fake love. No,
what are we going to do? I couldn't wait till you got to that part. Now, what are we going to do? Let's try it again. I gave you some. You came back, got some more. Let me see if it works.
This nigga Suave said, dang. He had to add that part, bro.
Hell no, God. Now, what are we going to do? What was the next song after that? What was that next song after that? I could do better. right back to... Hell no.
The rest of the song, she say, as much as I want you, I don't want to wreck a friend.
Look, it's a friend too. It's a friend too. No. It's a friend too, bro. Like, he dirty because he been in this whole time. That bitch been bitter, right? He like,
man,
fuck it.
Dude, man, that sounds crucial. Now, I just thought about that. I was talking to a friend earlier. We was like, man, that's crazy. You can listen to our music back in the day, and we still didn't really know exactly what they were talking about. Now I'm looking at these lyrics again, Suave, you right. This is kind of sad, bro. This is kind of happy. This is kind of sad.
Hey.
She lost a friend, bro. She lost her. She got this nigga some pussy and lost her friend, bro. That's fine.
Found out he wasn't a friend. He just been waiting around for that puss.
I tried to tell him.
Now what are we gonna do? What you mean, we?
She said Sunday we made sweet love. No, she said Sunday we made sweet, sweet love. That's what she said. Tuesday we played a game. But Sunday we made love. Now what we gonna do?
Ain't that what you tell a motherfucker with it? Like, what you finna do? You start rubbing your eyes and say, what you finna do?
What you finna do?
What you finna do, man? I gotta get up in the morning. So I can sleep in the afternoon.
To school in the morning.
I gotta get up in the morning so I can get some rest in the afternoon. What you finna do?
Yeah, but what you finna do?
Mary, I can love you.
I'm gonna find a happy song.
Hey, bro, I had to fake like I had to go to work to get a chick to leave the crib once, bro.
Man, I wish I would, bro. So why was you lying to her, acting like you liked her and loved her and all that shit?
I never liked her or loved her.
So what the fuck was she doing at your crib?
I was fucking. What do you mean?
So you liked her?
No, this is what he wanted to say, Suave. I was fucking vulnerable. I was vulnerable.
No, I liked how she looked.
She took advantage of me.
Yeah, so you liked her.
And we was on the floor dancing and we was grinding.
Yeah.
Wow, did I not say the same thing? That nigga was vulnerable. He liked her. He was vulnerable. That's the same shit, nigga. A man gives his vulnerability to a woman and she gives him power to lead.
Now what are we gonna do?
I remember
that nigga was right there with his nose wide open.
Hell no.
That nigga got some pussy and caught a cold. Like, what you gonna do?
She was the most chocolatest woman I've ever been with.
Hey, bro, you sound like that little white boy that saw me. Oh, the first time I ever met a white person, he was like, Daddy, look at the chocolate boy. I wanted to kick that little white boy. I could not catch him. I thought that little white boy said he wanted to eat me, basically. Because I'm like, man, that nigga said, look at the chocolate little boy. I was chasing that nigga in the store.
You stupid.
I'm glad you said something. I had something I want to share.
No, man said he thought that little white boy said he wanted to eat me, basically.
That motherfucker called me chocolate. Like, man, hold up, man. Nigga, I ain't finna be no, what they used to have them big ass bunny rabbits for Easter and shit, nigga, I ain't finna be no chocolate bunny rabbit. You got fucked up. Talking about, look at the chocolate boy, daddy. I mean, all right. That nigga broke off from his daddy, nigga. I was chasing his ass up and down the hot dog ass. Yeah, be fucked up. And me all the way fucked. I got lost and shit in the stove. I ain't know what my mom and them were. Just think I know I'm cornered by these white folks. Why are you chasing my son around? He called me chocolate. The fuck? I'm not chocolate. I'm a boy.
I just know he looks like chocolate.
What is that?
Little white kids. And I would have been wrong if I would have said he looked like a plastic bag.
No,
everything.
Is that true, Jacob? Jonathan?
You cannot call him chocolate. He does not like that.
Does he look like he's chocolate? You can eat chocolate.
Yes, Dad.
Taste him. Stick your hand out. Let him taste you. Does he taste chocolatey? Well, a little.
All right, here you go right here. This how it all began, bro. I'm letting you know right now. This how it all began. This is why shit is like it is right now.
I don't believe.
All right. This it right here, bro. This how all this. It was the black woman. And me.
I'm one of my childhood, Suave.
I'm letting you know now, bro. This is why racism is, bro.
What?
This is what sparked that shit right here.
What did you do? What did you do?
Oh yeah, that's good.
When do you get a Macadiobu? When do you shashi? What of you? When do you shashi? Yeah, Macadiobu. Luna. What's your shoe? What's your shoe? Shashi? Shashi, are you? Okay, I'm Shashi, are you? Shashi? Shashi, are you? Shashi? Shashi. That be done, Shashi. Shashi, I love you one soon. Shashi, are we? So when I said, I see you know, here's your no.
That's enough,
Uno.
My body is burning. I'm on fire with this. What the fuck going on?
That's how that shit started, bro. We was used to black people, and an albino was born, and that's how we reacted. And they didn't appreciate that. They didn't understand. Their time started with them. Like they you know what I'm saying? Like for a motherfucker to tell you you're irregular, teach that you're irregular, same shit we did. Like how we were born. But you look at it like, what you mean irregular? Nigga, like I've been this since the beginning. What the fuck is he talking about? And those people chose to be white. They went off, they bred with each other, and they only kept the albino babies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like over time, because it's different types of albinisms. Over time, those albinisms naturalized itself. Like normalized, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like it evolved, it adapted. You know what I'm saying? Like it got stronger to the point where it wasn't like the shaky eyes and you know the lack of melanin like you see. And then you get
well, it started to weed out the weaker genes and keep the stronger genes.
You said what?
It started to weed out the weaker genes and keep the stronger genes.
Who did?
When you talk about the whites, how they went off and stayed mixing amongst one another over time, right? The recessive gene fall back.
I mean, the recessive genes don't fall back. It's still recessive. It's just like I'm trying to. It's a word.
Yes, the word is recessive.
No, I know that's what I'm saying. It's recessive, but I'm trying. It's stabilized. It's stabilized. It's stabilized. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got white people who don't got the shaky eyes. You know what I'm saying? You see them with different types of hair, shit like that. Once they come back and they start breeding with other people, but I believe that's where that shit came from. The albinos were looked at as demons or something horrific. They started to. I can imagine them killing them. I can imagine them banishing them, leaving them places to die, whatever the fuck. And I could see those people saying, like, we gonna go be one. Fuck this shit. Like, what we standing here, like, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers don't understand. So it's like they went off and they, you know, the white man. That let's be white. That's the story of the Tower of Babylon. That's the story of the Tower of Babylon for you Bible believers, since y'all don't understand shit unless it's a scripture in it. When you look at when you look at the story of Babylon, the story of the Tower of Babylon, if you translate those same words in Hebrew, right? When you go back to the original Hebrew, those words have dual meanings, several meanings, not just dual meanings. But you can line that same word up and it tells the story. I used to have it written down. It tells the story of people being peaceful and united and then being ran out of their land and then choosing saying, let's be white. Right where it say, let's make brick, Laban, that Laben, that means white. So those words in Hebrew would say, let's make brick, also translate back into English as let's be white. So it is true, Astro. But yeah, that's what I believe, man. Motherfuckers be acting like they don't know where white people came from and all this shit. Yeah, fuck with your boy, man. This shit's simple. We out here. Fuck with your boy. This shit's simple. Yeah.
I definitely concur with that shit. But we can simmer on that conversation because that's the only way you get to this point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And when you're dealing with the whole Caucasus Mountain conversation and shit too, so it's like shit, it's right there in our face. You know what I'm saying? You don't get no whiter than an albino. You feel me? And when you start thinking about what it must have took for somebody to be this destructive or be, you know, so what we would call evil to a motherfucker, it comes from something. You feel me? And that shit ain't gonna just happen to us for no reason.
Yeah.
Look at this, some shit we put out there beforehand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how I see it, man. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
I totally agree with you, bro. I can see it. You kind of see it in history, man.
Mm-hmm. History repeats itself.
What do you do with that?
Even the North Senegalese still practice some of the ancient practices of how they dealt with albino. Like when that white man went over there, that's why they killed him. Not to mention, they had a history of motherfuckers coming over there, and because these people might be plagued with some kind of disease that affect the rest of the people, it's just a matter of, like, that's our history assures they had motherfuckers that was killing the geniuses amongst them, like Copernicus and all that shit. We had a history of that type of shit too, killing what we didn't understand.
Yes, sir. Suave vs. Domo, man. 3 days, man. This shall be an interesting one, man. Somebody's off topic.
Uh-oh.
So,
let's talk about it. Why we ain't see them premises yet?
Oh, there you go.
You didn't see it. You was late. Yeah. Let me see if I can put it up again. Boom, 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 Okay. Oh shit. Fair. Okay, let me share real quick. Let me share to the Zoom. That's why I hate just using one screen. Man. That shit be crazy. Okay, Suave's premise is, my premise is that all black people, let me put my earphone in. That shit like that. I gotta make sure my mic works too. Cause that motherfucker was fucking up. I just bought the motherfucker, but can y'all hear me?
Yep.
My premise is that if all black people held their vote, that it would make more impact on humanity, whether negative or positive, for black or non, than if all black people voted. Simply, first off, because all blacks show a unified mind, which is heavy because of how disconnected we are. So the unification of black people breaks barriers and unites the people disconnected through the greatest tragedy recorded in history. That blocks, communities, counties, states, and territories are dealing with this protest. The fact that history shows us that non-black counterparts join in these protests makes it a greater effect. Not just sitting at home and not caring about the politics of our land, but participating and bringing awareness to the oppression of all black people, forcing the conversation of what could or must be done about the unfairness and injustice done to all black people. That with help of celebrities, politicians, fortune holders, street organizations, and militants, that all blacks putting aside all our differences and moving as one mind to force all the leaders to acknowledge the impact, creating another layer of impact. With the example of Black Lives Matter, we now have a greater movement showing that our compliance with the system will be at our behest. And unless we are heard, the world will see that the black people are dissatisfied and would rather see conflict than to repeat the actions that have gotten us very little to anything at all. That will earn a response from people who wish to continue our oppression that will earn a response from people who wish to continue our oppression to protest back, which adds even more impact. A civil war. Imagine all black leaders standing in unison with the working class and the lower class, finally forcing people of other races to make a choice, which adds more impact. That all black people voting would only be compliance, which is smoother and less conflict, which drastically reduces the impact that rocks the world. Although all blacks voting would have an impact on mankind, it won't produce as much impact for a divided people voting for who they believe is the best choice won't produce as great as an impact as the largest protests ever. That for minuscule to great mankind would be impacted greater by a unified protest of 100% black people. And Domo's is my position is all black people voting would have a bigger impact than all black people holding their vote. Not only is not only is there a clear net benefit to all black voters casting a ballot, all black voters holding their ballots produces a unique set of disadvantages that are actually counterproductive for black communities. Voting in elections have three direct impacts: representation, accountability, and power. All black people voting removes the should we vote conversation and shifts it to how to make our vote effective. Creates a focus on black leaders that pushes our efforts more toward local politics, increases descriptive and substantive representation, which creates the conditions for black self-sufficiency. Prioritizes this accountability and standards that hold political leaders responsible and remove them from their position when they don't meet that standard. Shifts our perspective on power, allowing us to concentrate our political influence in majority black communities, incentivizing black people to coalesce our numbers into those communities. All black people not voting cannot directly impact any of these key factors, and any ancillary impact from which means like offhand, like some other shit, impact from not voting will be undermined by the lack of political engagement. I think that's it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how it's going down. So, to me, he off topic. So we just gonna have to see. I knew he was gonna pull something, but at the last minute, I really thought he wasn't. Because we sat down and talked. I'm like, the face-off we didn't even have nothing to do with the debate.
See what the hell me and this nigga did, bro, and he did in the damn debate.
Huh?
He will go, he not gonna debate the debate. Listen to his argument that he making because the judge is gonna listen to that nigga. Not you.
Yeah, well, I don't see it that way because he got a job if he trying to insert shit into the fucking title. Like real talk. But I was like, the face-off really didn't have nothing to do with the topic. He like, I agree. I said, I was like, you keep calling it a voting debate, but it's not about a debate about voting. It's a debate about impact. Voting is just the instrument, the vehicle we was using. It could have been which would have a greater impact. All black people writing a movie, or all black people not in. But we're not trying to make an impact on the efficiency of movies. So he's trying to change the debate to which would have a greater impact on the effect on making the black vote more effective for some shit. All right, bro. I'm debating which would have a greater impact. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was something because I asked him. I said, "A greater impact on what?" He said, "I will keep that to the debate." He said, "What did you talk about?" I said, "On people." He said, "Who attention you trying to get?" I said, "Everybody's." You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make the biggest impact. I need everybody to look and see what the fuck is going on. Well, we shall see.
Man, better listen to what he's saying.
Blue in the building, connecting that audio, smoking gelato, playing Mario, but he playing with Wario. What's good, big bro?
What's good with you guys?
Same shit. I see you outside your office.
Yeah, man. But too hot to be in the night.
You said what?
It's too hot to be in that bitch tonight. That bitch turned into a hot box, bro. During the summer.
Wow.
Even with that little fan going, that bitch be blowing hot air. Shit out.
You gotta get an AC in that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's that dope. I got so used to it. I be just sitting in there.
You don't think about it till it get hot as fuck.
Yeah.
AC,
bro. I fuck around and like get out from the front of that fan. I be like, oh shit. This what the fuck I'm sitting in? You know, he high, you'll drive all the way to work, no AC on him. Pull up, like, damn, I'm sweating. Put the AC up.
I don't know, but Suave better set up a debate for that title that Domo created.
I'm not worried about that shit, bro. If I gotta rebut that shit, I'll rebut that shit. But that's not the title. Where he debated that, or he's supposed to be debated. I think we talk about it shifts it to what makes the black vote effective. I mean, that's impact. All of that stuff like make impact, but it's not gonna make a greater impact than all black people being in the protest. 100% of black people protesting. Like, come on, bro.
Shit.
100% of black people protesting versus 100% of black people voting for multiple people, hoping one of them do right.
What would be one of your projected outcomes? Hiding. If niggas don't vote, that's like saying, here's the food in front of you, eat it. And you say, no. You're going to starve? No. Like, the votes are needed to affect the city and communities. How much money going to be allocated to them that following year? Like, it's a big issue that we don't vote.
I'd walk 1,000 miles if I can just see.
We get a nigga like Domo
tonight
running for president in Liberia, but we probably be somewhere right now. Get a nigga like Domo to run for president in Liberia, we'll be all right.
We'll be doing something right now.
We'll be doing something right now. Oh, shit. Yeah, they in the wrong game. They just didn't know it. They didn't know it. All of the shit works. We can do all of that the right way. You know what I'm saying? But every part of the politics, all of that. It should be us.
Let's see a rich community in Liberia.
There is rich community. Bob Johnson staying in Liberia. Community. You do know the dude who owned BET, that's where he moved to.
I want to see it.
Should be up there. Man, there's so many places that don't make no sense. The beach. I mean, most of them gonna be in Monrovia. We got some shit to do, bro. I'm ready to go make a change. We gotta go.
Boom. If I could. Yeah, boy. I'm telling you. It's gonna be crazy. This nigga tried it. Slick puller. Domo Shiesty.
See the nigga do it twice to me, bro.
Yeah.
Not going to debate the comments. He's not going to refute anything that you say.
It wouldn't be no, like the way we would look at the native culture. We be trying to like blend in more so they get them the chance. You know what I'm saying?
now we know better. Like, we got more respect for voodoo and different practices of Ifa. You know what I'm saying? In general, to where it wouldn't even been that disrespect, that line that we crossed wouldn't be there. All of that proselytizing and further, you know what I mean? That should have done. The hard part is really get them niggas back out of that shit. Like, hold on, man. We went the wrong direction. Cause we know we don't, you know what I mean? We know now how how detrimental Christianity and Islam is to us. They ain't know, you know what I'm saying? We just saying that shit is
Okay.
like, and it's hard.
As soon as you ready to go.
Because it's only, you know, Lex say this all the time, it's like fucking rat poison. You know what I'm saying? It's like 98% of that shit is actually good. You can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't really argue with a lot of this shit. But that 2%, bro, that's the dagger. And 2% of that shit is poison, bro.
That shit is poison.
And that's all it takes.
Poison. 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 Don't trust
We can't hear you, Suave. You muted out.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't saying that. I was singing. Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Still can.
Oh, Blue can't hear me. I don't know why. He must got me blocked.
No.
Can hear yeah, we can hear you, but you can't hear us.
I can hear you.
Oh, shit.
That nigga had his shit turned down like a motherfucker. That nigga had his whole joint turned down. Nah, I can't hear you, man.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the whole time. I don't know what. I think it happened when I tried
to say, long song in honor of Liberia and President Tubman. Who is President Tubman?
He got killed before the Civil War.
Claiming the motherfucking building. Ain't no question who about to kill him. Fuck is y'all talking about? What the fuck is y'all talking about?
President Tubman was a black man. Yo, he got killed by I want to congratulate Suave for figuring out where white people came from.
Oh, really? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's Klein Nelson for Shells.
That's the real shit. That's exactly where it came from. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. What? Saving and I've been looking through your no. Oh, what? It was thumping. Yeah, saving. So that was thumping. You talking about shooting? What thumping means in your generation? Are you? Of course, because we really thumper. Once I get, we can really settle differences without killing people. You know what I'm saying? You're not fighting. I said I just heard of a story the other day that set off a whole war in the city because two young boys had squared up to scrap in the street, and one of the young boys pulled out and shot him down, hit him 5 times and killed him. Probably because one of them was using your language, talking about he was gonna thump. Nah, they said square up, shoot the face, nigga. They said the real, you know, when you face to face, you gotta say the real thing. Yeah, you know, you shoot the fade real quick. Shoot the fade real quick. Fade. What's it? And get that 1-on-1. So they went outside, squared up, they both put their hands up in front of themselves, put their guard up, and one of the young boys stepped back, one step back, pulled his gun out of his pocket, and that set off a whole war over here. Like niggas and dropping like flies around here. That's lame. Super lame. But, you know, and I can say some of these ain't in the body. You know, childhood. I know, you know what I mean? With certain movies, I know.
I'm not getting into it with you because there's only one way it's going. You know what I'm saying? There's only one direction. You gotta know that shit, bro. You gotta know. Like, hey, if we go here, it's definitely gonna have to go here. So it's like, hey, but you know, niggas, we always get close.
You would not be going to Liberia, my nigga.
Why you say that?
Yo, that shit is filthy, bro.
Man, you a fucking lie, bro. And don't you ever say no shit like that again.
Right.
Bro.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Take
and that's a lie. Who lied to you and told you it was filthy?
I'm looking at it.
Man, that's a lie, bro. Liberia is beautiful.
They don't even got niggas in America that look like these niggas no more.
Man, you serious, man?
Got niggas like that.
Look just like us.
No, the fuck they don't.
How they don't, bro? And they the same people.
Lance, you twat, dog.
So you hold on. Go back to Tub. You telling me President Tubman ain't a nigga? Go to Charles. Type in Charles Taylor. Tell me Charles Taylor ain't a nigga, bro. Like, come on. That ain't even close. You would not know until they open their mouth. And then it's so
we didn't make that they rule over was the fucking same people.
You said what? You said because of what?
Just because those were American leaders don't mean that the people they ruled over was Americans. Them motherfucking
people they ruled over?
I'm looking at them.
Okay. But the people that we didn't rule over anybody first. Let's start right there. We didn't rule over those people.
Took shit from motherfuckers who was already there.
No, we did not take nothing, bro. We bought that land.
Goddamn lie.
Yes, we did, bro. $100,000. We was given $100,000 to go buy that land.
And did we have weapons and military?
Man,
no, we built that, bro. The weapons in the military. That
was there.
Bro, we was
in. They see motherfuckers over there.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Over them motherfuckers, bro.
Hold on, bro. It's not that simple as what you putting it. Because us and two other tribes, the Crew tribe and the Bassa tribe, which Oprah Winfrey comes from the Bassa. Us and we the ones who ended slavery and shit, bro. Like the military is made up of all of it. So there's no, like, even when they try to look and they make it like the Civil War was us against them, that's a lie. We only like 2%, or like, no, well, we only like 10% of the population. So there's no way we could start a civil war, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a slaughter if we start a war. But of course, there was a disagreement. And so, I mean, now what happens is that Tubman, after William Tubman gets killed, that's why the country looked like that. We just got out of a civil war, bro.
Is he related to Harriet Tubman?
Could be. Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt that at all. Matter of fact, and I could probably almost guarantee you they ain't related. They came from the same plantation. Oh, that's good. That's all right.
Republic of Liberia.
You got something like that. But they have no brown at the liquor store, bro. But Cavassier.
Yeah, man, I wouldn't dare go there. Good.
And I'm telling you, bro, you'll love it. That shit just like here.
No, I don't see shit like that here.
And the niggas act like us, bro.
Say what he said, Blue. He look good standing his ass over there.
And you can't come anyway, bro. You gotta be Negro black descent. And you're gonna say that you're a white, so you're not, they ain't letting your ass get by anyway.
And I'd rather go back to where my ancestors came from.
The moment, exactly. They're not gonna let you be a citizen. They wouldn't let you in the country, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have a chance in the first place. So there's no need for you to
looking at white people in the country videotaping the country.
Yeah, they can be there. They can't own no land. They could be there as tourists. They like touring there, bro. We got one of the best tourist attractions in Africa.
Nigga, this shit look like great automotive builders that fail.
But white people keep going. Why white people are always there?
to see the poverty.
Nigga, really used to. They gonna pass by Chicago and New York to go see the poverty.
I'm looking it up, bro.
Mississippi, you gonna pass by you gonna fly over Mississippi to go see poverty? Stop that.
Yeah,
You wanna see poverty, bro? My brother grandmama still she's still got an outhouse and she's still got there boiling water, bro. Like, yo, filling up the bathtub with the well.
You gotta go poverty.
Hey, my brother, right?
Military
My brother dad had died like probably about 2 years ago, so he had to come down here. This is his first time being back in the South since he was like 13, right? And so, yeah, this grandma, she got hella land and shit. She ain't got like no power, and so he ready to go. Like all of the cousins and everybody finna go. It's a little after party going on at the at this other little house and shit. So they tell him to get his clothes and shit to get ready to shower and all that there. His grandma was like, hell nah, you ain't going nowhere. I'm finna raise you some water. And nigga said, oh God, she boiled some water, bro, and put water in the bag till that shit was up to like my feet and get no more. I said, hell nah, bro. And nigga said he was so mad, bro. And you know you can't do nothing, bro, when grandma says it's a wrap.
And that's more than enough water to wash your body with.
Hey man, yeah, what year, bro?
What do you
we ain't in no times no more, bro. We might be headed back to those times. But damn, yo. That nigga said, bro, God, that feet, it ain't go to my ankles. I said, hell nah, bro. Hell nah.
I bet you got her done, though.
Yeah, you know you got it done. It's the only one. She wasn't going for it. What you was gonna do? Ask grandma to go get some water. You in the South now.
Oh, another pot.
Yeah, see how that goes.
Need about 4 more pots of water, grandma.
Why if you don't get your ass
right?
It's gonna make me look. Then she gotta go pray after cussing your ass out. No, grandma. Well, you done made me cuss. I'm knocking on my door for 30 minutes. I gotta pray. I'll go full worship. Folks, you don't folks though. You should know some shit too.
I done caught up with the darts. Okay, so congratulations to Anon. Getting to the final. And then congratulations to Suave for talking this shit. And congratulations to Lance for making all them beats. I've been trying to keep up with a little bit of something. Right. But I've been trying to catch my money up at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Man, Minister How
I'm lacking a little TT.
You didn't even see that part, Clan.
Minister How did what?
When he kicked in on his
So, no, I saw the whole thing.
What you think?
You know, I thought Howard was making better points, but he didn't bring up. There's a strong point in there that the spouse. You know how you can't divorce your disobedient spouse. Yeah, and your obedience imputes to the disobedient spouse. He could have brought that up. And
that's new.
Yeah, and made more sense of it like that.
There was some stuff. Yeah, it was definitely some stuff. Because really, when you look at it, Jesus got a whole new. He come with a whole new set of laws.
Man, the way they was debating, bro, made me think. I was like, is the Bible really contradicting itself? What's going on here?
I was dumb. And that's what I was saying. I don't think Howard got enough credit for every single verse he read had to be explained, bro. Mm-hmm. Like it didn't mean like it was not one verse where they both agreed, like, all right, that verse meant what it said. Every time he had to go deeper. All How did was read the verse for what he said. This verse says this, but no way we gotta go 8 chapters later. But no way.
I'm gonna tell you what else is a strength, right? A nun would say these are not simple answers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like,
you gotta
I don't know how that improves people's presentation in the rapid fire, but somehow it goes over well with any judge on the panel. I noticed that anybody that does that technique, it goes over well with the judges. It makes Howard look like he's Russian bro, you know, and stuff like that. But Anand was cutting Howell off the entire time in the rapid fire.
And how I was, what blew me, I didn't think he really, like, I really kind of underestimated the New Testament scriptures, to be honest with you. I kind of underestimated them a little bit. Like, but when you listen to them again, it's like, man, niggas be fucking lying, bro. You gotta do a whole lot to make shit say something different. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do a whole lot, bro. Like, come on, man. That shit is plain.
And that overload of information goes over well too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Howard's argument was very streamlined and simple, right? I'll give credit to the understood that. But Anand's college presentation, you know what I'm saying, dissertation for thesis, you know what I'm saying, made it look like he knew what he was talking about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, it does. And one thing, Anon always sounds like, regardless, he always will sound like he knows exactly, you know what I mean? He sounds confident. He sounds confident. No matter, really, for the most part, no matter what. Until he gets a rapid fire, I don't know what the hell it is with him. He get destroyed with rapid fire.
He'll take good on his feet and he be wanting to lie so bad, he trying not to lie. You know what I'm saying? So, so he be stuttering and all that stuff. These are not simple answers. You gotta go to the Greek. You don't know the Greek and you don't know what you're talking about.
And I think that was a good, I mean, I don't think it would have helped, but I think that would have been a good point, though, just to be hounding on. Like, y'all, I'm going to be reading these scriptures tonight, and he's going to be explaining. Y'all setting that shit up. Like, yo, for every verse, watch this. For every verse I read, he's going to have an explanation on why it don't mean what the fuck it's saying. Then let's explain. And I'll just use every verse I know he got to explain. I want you to know that. I'll use every verse. I would have went to John 3:16.
I definitely would use that. I would have made it super clear. Yeah, that John 3:16, it take a lot of explaining to give the right understanding of John 3:16.
Yeah. First, you gotta go after John 3:16. You gotta go down to John 18. Then you gotta go and show where he says you don't love not the world. Then you gotta go back to Isaiah 45 and show what world he's talking about.
Yeah, and all that explaining didn't go well with no good. You know, it's the true understanding.
Yep. Whether it's true or not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you have to do all of it. Yeah. And it's cool sometimes.
I thought the simple was gonna go well, you know what I'm saying? Because he was just hitting them with them like power shots.
Yeah, Howell has punch. And they underplayed that act first. Because the question is raised is who was brought to that trial to say that Paul was guilty. And a whole bunch of people popped up to say that nigga was guilty. Like, he literally read that. So the trial is slickly like, nah, bro.
Man, can you change your avatar, please? It was my like, I can't lift my eyes up.
Yeah, sure.
Pastor Cavassier. Pastor Cavassier.
I had to get the BSOP this time. The BS nasty.
It's nasty though.
BSOP is alright. All they had was BSOP and some type of bourbon Cavassier. It was weird. I ain't never seen that shit before. And then ain't no big bottles. They just had like 375.
I said, I asked the liquor store around here. I said, y'all closing? Shit.
Yeah. Just stay out. Like, I don't know what's up with the cognacs right now, bro. They is not restocking that shit. My job, they tried to order me a bottle of some Remy. And they ain't send none of the brown liquor when they ordered that shit. They ain't send no Henny, no Remy, no Cavassier, no Earth. You can't even get Earth, bro.
That's that bullshit right there.
I still know they got like Earth, DSOP. It was like Earth XO, but I've been scared of that Earth insert. All I remember from that is goddamn. This was never a good look. Those wasn't good times, bro. That and that Palmer sign. What I was thinking back then, I'd be scared because I just know now when I try to go back and drink like beers and shit I used to drink when I was a kid, it ain't happening. I'm like, I ain't going to no damn Paul.
That shit be salty as hell.
Real, that Paul, I had you on that. Every night on my knees, I pray.
That nigga was out there killing the game.
Yeah. That nigga was sweating. I YouTube. You know you can YouTube that show, the exact show, bro. That shit is funny as hell, man. He sweat. My mom always talked because he, you know, she was like, he was always the one who had the most rhythm.
That's so good.
And we got that mother freaking and everything. I'm like, yo, just jumping off the stage.
Yeah, man. I used to be hitting the ball, man. Ball tastes worse.
Yeah, man.
I tell you what got me good now is that Richie Rare, that crazy man showed us. He said, try this. That Richie Rare tastes just like him. No hangover, none of that.
You got a stinky boy. You got a stinky boy. Hold on. Right.
Our parents always tell their kids that.
Oh, that.
Man, I'm about to go to the casino. I gotta
They get mad every time.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I just lost.
You gotta go to the.
I gotta be back. I just lost.
You don't have to.
You gonna do it. The best you should do, right?
No.
Yeah, $50 on the slot machine. That's it. And don't do nothing else, bro.
No. What I do is I take $20 singles and I stack them in between 6 pieces of newspaper that I cut out perfectly and ruffled the edges to make look like dollars. And I put 100s on both sides of those and throw a rubber band on it. And then when I get in front of a chick that's really sexy, I play something with one of those bills to get one of the coins and let her see it. She follow me around all night. I end up banging, and then I do the next thing the next weekend after I get paid again.
You're not supposed to do that.
Yes, I am.
It's against the law to have sex without.
What happened to your lady, bro?
That's how I met her.
Younger chick.
That's how I met her.
I said, what happened to it? You the one
to advertise no time soon, huh? You out here fornicating.
You gonna go meet? You gonna end up meeting her again? That's what's going to happen.
I didn't meet her out of there. I'm just kidding. And I'm not going to the casino for real. I was literally kidding.
You ain't going to the same one.
No, I don't go to the casino hang out, bro. But I was about to say something. I just added that to the story because I remember when me and my brother was younger, and we'd be in the lunch line with a stack with our allowance chopped up in different 10s, 5s, and 1s, and some newspaper. and we'll buy a girl lunch with a stack. With a stack out, like, yeah, he wants a pizza and fries. And give her a piece of fries, he give you 170.
I used to love your kind. I used to love your kind, so it was you. Yeah.
And fries, come on.
I used to love your kind.
Right, we used to eat all food. We used to eat all.
Come right behind his ass.
Eat all her food.
She said that tell he sleep. He naked now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he gone. He gone.
So when we hear that, your ass hit with a damn sock full of soap, nigga.
He ain't got no more, man.
Everything, I mean, bro. Well, yeah. I remember somebody told me about doing that shit one time, and they said that
me.
They said that the nigga fell over on top of somebody that they were saying it happened with, and then they said that they couldn't get the nigga up, bro. The nut and received to let everybody scream. I said, hell nah.
So they had that nigga under the
quick, like, especially like, that's why I'm like, bro, who goes to the I be laughing at niggas. Like today is funny because I'm like, bro, you just don't need to know. Niggas just pull out just because there's some females in the store, they pull out all of their money to buy one bag of chips. I'm like, this is an idiot, bro.
Man, that's what got my homie robbed at the strip club. He went in there, threw 500 on one girl. You better stop doing that.
I don't even hang around niggas like that, yo. Cause that shit, bro, that shit get everybody got.
Yeah.
I mean, those service like, nah, bro, I don't roll like that. I ain't flashy. I don't flash. I want you to think I'm broke.
At night,
I think I'm broke.
AK-47 hole in his leg.
I'm coming in. I'm not even trying to pay for my own drink. I'm hoping she gonna pay for my drink. This nigga fast money. You out your mind. I'm saying, can you buy me a drink? I can't. Can you buy a drink?
You nigga that walk around with bubble gum on the bottom of his shoe at the strip club, baby.
That's all I got. You did. Bubble gum.
But how you get that shit off your shoe though?
Nah,
I just stepped in some bubble gum and
cold water.
It's still on there because I ain't even thought about how to get up.
Yeah, you gotta freeze it. You gotta freeze it.
Cold water. Yo, yeah. Freeze it too.
You gotta freeze it, chip off.
No, it don't leave your feet like the gum just to get the dollars back to your seat. You take the dollars up when you get.
We know, Bird. We asking. We understand. We get it. Good luck, man. Good luck.
Nigga, what are you talking about?
Like, how's y'all not
you only
jumping on
sacrifice $1, nigga. That's the bottom one. Nigga, the rest of them come with it.
How y'all not jumping on it,
man?
I wouldn't do that, bro.
In the evening.
Hey, man, the other night, let me ask you something, my dog. The other night, we was in the club with Jessica and them, and I made it rain. Did I see you pick up some of that money, bro?
That was me. No, I ain't. Well, I ain't been in this. I ain't never do a dime. I just ain't my type of party, bro.
Oh no, bro. The night before that, when I was throwing money on top of Brenda, did you pick up some of the money that I threw and then you made it rain again, nigga?
I wouldn't bought us some beer because you wasn't thinking.
After show.
No, I threw some tips. One time, this girl, cause she danced to Tupac and Biggie running.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? That was hard as hell.
Man.
Y'all can do that though.
I miss quote unquote entertainer. This girl was a real dancer for real. She wasn't even a strip dancer. But she would take her clothes off, but I mean she was a great dancer.
Like for y'all, it be because even like the women,
I love belly dance.
Be crazy. I just ain't. I don't know. I ain't never been my cup of tea.
Hey yo, what you think about old girl bars last night?
I just hate that all our women is in there.
Hey yo,
And coming up,
Yo,
and then getting that money from Suave and Knob and throwing it back, looking back at it.
I respect it.
look back at it.
We ain't in the position to give them enough paying jobs to get out of there.
I mean, I said
I don't respect us.
I just don't contribute. I'm not gonna be the one that throw you no money. But hey, I respect. I mean, the trick is necessary to me. Like, you're a necessary.
You ain't sitting in the strip club. Wait.
Why am I fighting?
Legally, that's willing to throw his money.
If I'm just living to
That saved me my money. Like, I need a nigga that show up to the club and buy drinks. So when I get there, I don't have to buy her a drink. I don't. You've already taken care of that and have my seat warm.
What strip club you going to that they can drink?
Huh? Nigga, they make their most money off of drinks. Nigga, what you talking about? Where you at?
They be high as shit on top of that.
They can't drink though.
Who can't drink?
Can't drink though. They gotta do coke.
Them might be cocaine fest.
Yeah, they can't drink. They gotta do coke, fam.
Yeah.
When you blow it, you gonna find somebody that ever did that shit.
And that zone out on that coke though. That shit crazy. I seen the girl just sitting on the front of the stage, like, where the fuck am I at?
And Melanie said, how many
Well, the ladies ain't off the front of the stage. I tell. She was high as fuck. What you say, Lynn?
You say Mel said what?
Mel, who's Mel?
Melanated.
Said a whole bunch. You see that girl B.O.S. put that girl that fell off the pole in her video.
Yeah, I know she got the money to get her shit fixed though.
Yeah, she's fine as fuck. But and B.O.S. there's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Hope y'all don't get a strike for me saying it perfect like that. And at the end, she had a girl fall off the pole and keep dancing.
Damn. You better fucking not stop.
And they made it ring in the video.
I don't know if that would like that.
Y'all don't like that song? That song go hard, boy.
I don't think
talk your shit, girl.
I don't be hearing no music unless y'all bring it to me. I don't listen to the radio. I was riding with my daughter today. I heard some music and shit. I heard a couple females. I'm like, okay, she's snapping and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a couple of them that be going crazy, though. B.O. one of them.
Why you acting like a B.O. Acting like a...
Yeah, I can't tell. We own everything. What else I missed? About it.
Hey, can I show my OBS through this Suave?
Yeah,
you can take that damn avatar for that.
Say what now?
Yeah, you can.
How do I do that?
You got to run your computer under some water for 5 minutes.
It's better be done. Yeah. Man, he'll take that advice, but he won't take the damn avatar off his thing.
Fires, nigga. Got my shit looking clean in this bitch.
Ain't no way you can take that off the screen, huh?
There is a way.
Could you, for GP, call it a favor.
I'm gonna not look at your screen.
On the face.
Sit back.
Put the fine stuff back on your phone. God damn. The fuck?
The fuck, fam? Like,
And
are
my
you
OBS.
fucking serious?
Okay, all right, let's see.
So now he's doing it just to, okay, I see. Let me turn this off.
Motherfuckers. Damn.
No, I don't see it.
Damn.
Turn this off.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's not good enough.
I'm not trying to appease you. Get that understood.
Let's see.
Shit.
Did that do it?
Trying to figure out, oh, what did I ever do to you, bro? Damn. That shit was annoying as hell. Roz, everybody on the panel ain't went crazy yet.
Man,
It didn't bother y'all at all.
you think that shit gonna make us believe in giants one day? Like, we just gonna come in this bitch after 48 weeks of being hypnotized. You know what? I had a vision last night, y'all. I think we the Europeans. I think we the Europeans. I'm asking to start video.
There you go.
All right.
That look like a normal guy.
Normal little officer of the law.
That's where you be doing your big set. Yeah. So see that thing in front of you? That's that thing. What's that thing called? That gray one. Oh, that's a keyboard, guys.
What's that
I'm
thing
smart.
right what's that one motherfucking thing right there, fam?
It's a keyboard.
Oh. That's my reflection.
I seen this motherfucker tearing up. DJ, right? I'm a DJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
That dude came in behind me, and he was hitting all the buttons, and then doing the transitions and scratch, and all everything and putting it together. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? This motherfucker's whooped my ass. We was in a contest, he would have won the $1,000.
Definitely would have walked away with that motherfucking money on your ass.
Wow. That nigga nice. I would have just gave up and said, give him the money.
Would have been over with.
This nigga nice. Then I would have came over and shook his hand.
Robbed his ass. You got it, bro. Okay. See you at the after party. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Man, who in the building, man? Taz the GOAT. Taz the GOAT is in the building.
What up, D's GOAT?
Man, you already know, man. Holding it down.
Hey, listen, the Taz fuck. Yeah, Taz. Who is that? I don't know that voice. Yes, I am your father.
That's Clay, man. He said, I don't know that.
Who's the new guy? Oh, the new guy.
Got your ass.
I'm the new guy. Man, niggas ain't heard you in so long, bro. I thought you, you know what I mean? I thought you flipped sets and, you know what I'm saying, was on up too, man. Like, shit.
Flip set. Yeah,
you I was thinking about saying something.
Yeah, I was looking for the disc video, the S.V.D.L disc video and shit, bro. I had to see.
Well, what? They're
I mean,
innovators.
you know, the niggas disappear for a week or two, bro. You gotta expect the disc coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gone for a week, bro. It's on, man.
Nah, I had overstayed my welcome. I had to get away for a second. I was getting cussed out.
I never been trying.
No doubt, man. I'm glad you're back, man. I would say niggas missed you and was asking about you, but they wasn't, though.
Right.
That's fucked up. Got that nigga right the fuck back out of here. That's fucked up.
Grimy nigga, right?
Hey, man, you
Like,
know
just
what,
in
man?
case you thought,
You had to make me flame.
you know what I'm saying? I hit a nigga like that, like, just in case you thought niggas gave a fuck, they didn't, bro.
Right.
Fuck.
Oh, you gonna carry the next season. You gonna carry. Because I'm gonna be done with a lot of stuff.
He said you gonna carry like a bear next season, nigga. Why?
School don't end till October, so.
Ooh, October. Dang. Hebrew Israelite word. October.
Right.
That's for free. That one for free. I'll give it to you.
I hate to start the season at the end of the school year because it just get harder and harder as we go. Hit my ass.
It's gonna all pay out in the end.
Right.
It's a
get
payout.
there.
It's a payout.
You know what my ex told me, man? She was like, you're gonna be 38 in 2 years. You might as well get there with a degree. You expect to get there, you might as well get there with a degree.
I
Right.
will get there.
And that change your life. They change your tax bracket.
I will get there somehow.
Yeah.
Cross that river.
And then you maxed out all your income whenever you got more money, huh? Every other nigga do.
I will
like what you mean?
When niggas get paid more money, they take on more bills.
Not me.
Get there.
Hold up. You was in the same house before you got your higher paying job?
No, I was in a more expensive house. I was married.
I thought you had rolled up and was finna come past me. Huh?
And then you downgraded where you was by yourself. But then you got your higher paying job, you didn't upgrade no more.
I don't think I'm going to. Huh?
See, you want to know that because I'm telling you.
I will upgrade when my business is doing well.
Oh, yeah.
This has been
Several different.
I've been on this motherfucker. This baseball shit, bro. I've been killing this baseball shit.
Man, I meant to start killing it with you.
Man.
Yeah, I'm going.
I was up there earlier. I would have go pick the money up and shit, bro. Looking around like, nigga, y'all niggas be smell for y'all bets and shit. Like, shit. And they're capping like shit. Y'all see me pick it up, though, y'all.
What you doing, fans?
You know cigarettes is already
straight up. What you been doing, betting FanDuel, or you been betting?
Cigarettes are already packed.
I'm at the sports book, bro. You know, Nevada don't allow FanDuel and whatchamacallit.
Oh, for real? We just got it back in Alabama. We had just got it back maybe about a couple of years.
You can't gamble on FanDuel and DraftKings in Nevada.
Damn, that's lame.
Yeah, they got that all the way out.
Cause you could literally bet $1, bro, and win $100.
Oh yeah, DraftKings, FanDuel. Yeah, that's where I started at. That was the truth.
I'm like, oof. I was saying, $1 game. I'm like, yeah, I do the single entry. Now, Madonna put me on the single entry. Where you only get to pick one team. You walk your ass up. Yeah.
The one is the money with that?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The thing is, though, you gotta be like which I still got my subscription. I paid for a subscription one time, and they never canceled it for like to make your lineup and shit. The optimizer, I got the whole optimizer, all of that shit. Like that shit take a lot of time.
Nigga, if these motherfuckers don't start scoring some runs.
Who you on?
You're sitting right here with the Dodgers. Scoring over. If these motherfuckers get to these 7 runs, nigga, I'm cashing out tomorrow. That'd be 3 days in a row.
Oh, you in LA?
No, I do the parlay ticket where you bet on like 6 or 7 teams at once.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It raise your odds and shit. So like I got an app on my phone, so I'll be betting like little $2 bets and shit. I put an $18 ticket in, but it pay out $370. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what my boy be doing. He be doing the parlays. He had like 10 parlays.
Yeah, that's all I do, bro. Like I learned that shit from football season, bro. I was making so much motherfucking money just betting the parlay tickets that make you not want to bet individual games.
Yeah, my boy had a handicap. One of the dudes I was working with.
Yeah,
and they paid like $1,000 for that shit years ago. But that shit was like, dude was like 60% right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, that shit was hidden, bro. Ooh. But it was like, we had to do it through like Bitcoin. That's the only plan we jump on it. Cause I ain't really feel like doing all of that shit. But I set up a wallet.
I was thinking Atlanta was gonna show up tonight. They got the doors blew off their ass. When I was looking last time, I looked back up. They was down 11. How did that end?
Well, they finally cooled off. Oh yeah, 10-8.
20 over for the Clippers.
The Red Sox won, but it was 10-8. Shit, the Hawks won?
Oh, I was talking about Atlanta. The Hawks. That's what the Hawks.
Oh, shit. The Hawks won.
Man,
the Hawks won.
Out of here, bro. Now, look. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Now, look. Swear to God, bro. When I was in the casino picking up my motherfucking money, them niggas was down like 24, nigga. The odds for winning was up to like 25 to 1, $25 to 1. When I was like at halftime, it was like 75 to 50 or some shit at halftime. Like it was getting blew the fuck out, bro. And the odds was crazy, but it didn't. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look like it was. You know what I mean? It's a road game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
that's not good, bro.
Bro, ain't no motherfucking way I was gonna play. I ain't even think about it, bro.
Damn.
And then I look back up, nigga, on my way in, like, fuck, but these things only down 11. These motherfuckers done won. Wow.
Damn.
See, that's a little too. Sit in that sports book, waiting for a team to go down, and then bet on them, and they come back and win.
Yeah.
That's a lick, bro. That's a lick. You got the patience.
I was mad too when the Lomachenko. That Lomachenko versus Lopez. But that nigga Lopez was minus 800, bro. Oh, bro. If I would have known that, they didn't say that shit until the fight started. If I'd have known that shit, bro, I would bet. I'd have my homeboy bet. I'd have just gave him no bet. Because I had Lopez all the way. You gonna give me Lopez minus 800?
Wait, so he was plus 800? Because if he wasn't favored,
yeah. My fault. Plus 800. He was plus 800.
You gotta let me know shit like that, bro. Because I'll put something on it for you, nigga.
I tell you, that shit
I got an app on my phone, bro. I gotta do it just boop 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 right quick, nigga. I gotta go nowhere.
And I got it quick, boom. Cash App makes it so much easier.
I just forgot I was at work real quick, but I almost goddamn invited my coworker to a debate. This motherfucker is gonna tell me out of no motherfucking well, just going, man, shit, I don't think slavery was even real. I think that shit was just shit. I said, man, I know you ain't, bro. I just went to the end of it, bro.
Kane Galloway.
That shit catches steam, and I think that one of the reasons why, though, man, is because, like, you know, you look back, man, people want to get away from our current existence and be somebody different, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell Callaway. But people just hold on real quick, Lance. Before a nigga try to do that shit, tell they dumb ass shit far behind, whether the wealth gap, education gap, any of that shit. The only way you can explain that shit, because niggas always like to say, we was here first, we was here first. Okay, if we was here first, how the fuck we get behind?
The white man whooped y'all ass, nigga. And see, I don't even
all of that shit. Asian
but
however niggas want to say we got into this situation, you still can't override all the fucking evidence of people being enslaved.
See, y'all ain't heard me do that shit to them Indian niggas, bro. Y'all only heard me on the app. I do them Indian niggas bad, bro. I tell them motherfuckers, the white man whipped your ass, took your shit, shut the fuck up talking to me. I do them a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers be thinking I be holding for them niggas, like, but they get it worse because they do the most talking. And the white man whipped your ass on your land, then gave you some shut up.
Bro, I'm like judgment to tell a nigga the most truthful shit so he can grow the fuck up. You feel me? But we ain't gonna sit here and sugarcoat how we got into the situation. The motherfucker kicks your ass. That's what it boiled down to.
And that game plan has the name. And that's why.
But don't it make hold on, Blue? Don't it make you more of a coward when you can't accept your L? The fuck? You can't move from nowhere if you can't accept the fact that you just took an L, my nigga.
They'll take the L. The man it's two parts to this. You have to disconnect from being black, and then it's a disconnect from being African. And it's just
I'm saying take the L if you lost the war. That's why your ass became a slave. But if you sit over here and just disconnect your identity, you took the biggest L because your dumb ass don't even got no identity.
Yeah, that's
like the fuck. You can't even say you making no progress because you don't even know where the fuck you started at.
And it ain't even I say African, but it ain't even African. It's a disconnect from Aboriginal culture. General
culture, period.
I'll take that though. I'll take that.
That's the point. It's an Aboriginal like that whole has to be crushed. And that's
your ass on third world ass shit.
That's why you got one group talking about the Asiatics. All of them talk about, just think all of the groups that we deal with on a regular basis.
Oh, Blue, hold on, Blue. Let me give you the underline too, though, Blue.
I'm new to that shit.
This the underline too, though, because when I brought this conversation up, I was talking about my coworker, right? This motherfucker like dating snow bunnies. So really, what it was, my nigga, we was sitting over here talking about how they had passed this whole law for the Asians, and then here it is, the Asians out here showing their ass doing fuck shit that's getting them locked up anyway. You feel me? I was like, that's the karma of you bitches trying to skip over the motherfuckers you really supposed to be protecting. You see what I'm saying? You gonna put this shit in place for these pussy motherfuckers, and then they go out here and show their ass. And them motherfuckers gonna bust out of nowhere just, oh, well, shit, you know what? Before y'all get to start talking about them white people, I don't think we was really even enslaved. I said, man, bro, this nigga would do anything to try to protect this little Becky, bro. You don't sit back. Nobody wants your Becky. Even though she won't buy black dicks in there at once. Why you trying to stop it?
My thing is though it's like this. It has to be, and it becomes dangerous even when I'm discussing with other Africans. It's like it's a fine line between restoring and keeping Aboriginal culture and modernizing. Because in some way we have to modernize in order to protect our shit. But it's hard to find that line to where you modernize in no way or advancing or what they call it.
Yeah, I feel going on. But there's so much of that modern technology that works against our motherfucking melanin too. Like much of motherfuckers be like, well, I love technology. Niggas don't be doing their homework on how that should affect their makeup too.
Cause they fuck us over. Everywhere we are on the planet, we should be living way better than we do. But the fact that we don't, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, it's different corporations that control all of the shit that's ours, and we disconnected from each other. It continuously keeps us all working class. It keeps Africa underdeveloped, and it keeps us here looking for a job. That shit is slick. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, because when you really look at it, they have nothing. Like nothing.
Tiny ass shit.
No resources whatsoever. Zero.
They cool with
you
that.
Say oil.
They black more than
the most you're gonna get in America is oil. Outside of that, I guess gold, but nothing. Like nothing of importance.
Nope. I just want to say Taz is the worst debater in the league. And he ruined the league. Nobody wants to
worried about you. That's how you just.
Nobody wants to. Now I see why I was worried about him. That nigga hit his head somewhere. Nobody wants to join the league because of Taz. That's why they scared to go against Taz.
We done had a bunch of people.
Three niggas join.
We got one recruit. The past 4 months since Taz been here, we got one new
niggas been joined since I joined. What are you talking about?
Afro-Asiatic. All right. Is an old debater that was in the league in the first season, nigga.
I ain't talking about him, bro.
2 other people.
About him. There's new debaters coming to the table, bro. What are you talking about?
Ooh, he ain't been here.
I don't even remember their name.
You got
I ain't seen no
one of them.
I ain't seen no interview with that girl.
The books of
Time Bandit and KWTV, bro. That's their name. Keep up with the league, bro. This is the league.
I remember KW cafeteria. I remember
league, nigga. This is the league.
Check his show out. KWTV.
They didn't even know you was here.
Shut up.
No, you was here with too scared to
talk to that nigga. That nigga, shut the fuck up, bro. Fucking Time Bandit came from my goddamn channel, and KWTV came to debate me. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. He said
one word. Is it one word?
Oh, you got lucky. Yeah.
You got lucky with them two.
Like this nigga just run like this. Is this what you gonna come back and do?
You got lucky, nigga. Man, you tweak it, dog.
I'm not saying I did, bro. Like I'll be the first to admit, okay, I got lucky against Blue. What's your point, bro?
He's like, what's your point? You took all your steam out your ass. I'm saying you got lucky with the two debaters.
You look back at them history books. Curry's still a champion.
For another time, for a nigga to come in over halfway through the season and do what the fuck a nigga do, most niggas be intimidated. Don't even want to come in halfway through the season on anything. Let alone, nigga, we was in this bitch dog fighting like we always do. That nigga said, shit, I feel right at home. And then fuck around and got his ass up in the top 5. Like, that shit ain't no... Ain't no walk in the park.
I don't know if he...
And when I say the nigga top 5, don't nobody be checking me on that shit. I'm like, this nigga top 5. Don't nobody be like, hell no, that nigga ain't top 5. Nigga, hey.
I mean, that'll be a lie, though. I mean, I did.
They had me top 10. I'm just saying, though, top 5, though. Fake scores in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I feel like a full season with the scoring right, because they did say some niggas took some bad L's early on, like niggas putting up 60 on the board and shit like that because of the judge. That's
was getting real. We was getting adjusted to the new judge and shit. That was getting adjusted to the new score.
And then we had this capitalism beef going on, so I had a lot of hate.
Hell yeah, that capitalism beef was getting deep, boy.
Niggas jumped across the street on that, boy. From both sides, we lost niggas from both sides.
Bruh, everybody wanted to see Blue on that capitalism.
Blue started a civil war at this bitch. Every year, bro. I get the ass in war. Other shit. I never been on the right side of the judges.
You chose, nigga. You chose.
I don't. I ain't never chose against the judge. Like DJ, like go watch the debate with Taz. In the first like 30 seconds, bro, while my music was playing, DJ was telling me I was down 1-0.
Hold on, what's up with this new intro y'all been talking about?
The intro.
There's a new intro coming up or something?
I don't know.
Not yet. I heard y'all talking about it.
This is what people talking points trash.
Lance got a hand
nothing like that nigga Taz. You know what I'm saying? You can hear this is where we see all you niggas trash. So
they said your name ain't
like that nigga Taz.
Yeah, like Taz. They said your name ain't gonna be in it, bro.
Hey, what the fuck you mean, nigga? Like, I'm the fuck you mean. What are you talking about?
Man, you gonna sit out, man. You always trying to throw us.
Niggas earned their spots around here, bro.
Yeah, you trying to throw us.
I just told you what they told me.
I don't know why you be doing that shit, bro.
I make my own song, nigga. Fuck you mean? Nigga, take me out the goddamn song. I make my own. Claim how about that?
You ain't right, nigga.
All right. It's shame what I do to claim. I'm name claiming flame.
That's just lame what you talking about.
Wayne wish he never came, nigga.